Oh, there we go. Okay, video transmission is going. That's me checking my channel because I need to see it too. Sorry, we can take a little bit of time, let people hop in and everything, make sure things are fine.
I don't see it yet.
That's okay. It says we are, but we'll keep checking. Boop, 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 boop.
It says that you're live, but it doesn't say it in the live tabs.
Love that. Hello, Sebastian. Yep, he is. Okay. Okay, I've refreshed it and it's pulled up. Happy
Oh, there it is.
guy.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nobody's early this time. Maxime Budov, welcome. Good to see you. I need to... That's the wrong button. Oh, shit. How do I... That's the... They keep changing the UI.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Did you see his new UI? They got, like, part of the video on the left, but then on the right side is the forced chat for, the, like, full screen. Like,
oh, no, I wasn't aware of that. I would hate that.
It's, I mean, I kind of understand what they're going for, but, like, doesn't quite fit super well. Maxime Barov, hi, welcome. Ren, howdy, good to see you, buddy. Sans he skeleton, hey ya, hi. I think you meant to say Sans the skeleton, but you tried. You tried, and I appreciate your effort. If I X out of that, okay, then it goes full screen video. Oh, it even shows a little live number in the bottom now. That's nice. That makes me feel good. Right.
Second.
Hi, Sebastian. Right, I just need to see the live chat. That's what I'm here for. Show me the chat.
Okay.
It's not showing me the chat now, for fuck's sakes. It's fine.
That's occurred to me. I'm not going to see the chat unless I pull it up on my phone.
That's how I have to annoyingly do it, because I've got the one screen now. At the moment, I do have two screens, but I don't have the power cable for the other one, so we have to work on that at one point, which is super fun. So for the time being, that means I don't really get to see everything like we used to. And also my camera over here is broken, so I'm using a backup camera, but it has a little bit more light, so that's quite nice. That's quite nice.
I've got the stream up on my phone now, and
excellent.
I've got a pretty good setup for my little webcam and everything in this new bedroom, so, quote unquote new.
Your video quality is quite decent, if I'm honest. It's all right.
Yeah, it's really annoying to set up that webcam because it doesn't really stand up. The weight of the cable keeps on pulling it around, but I was able to finagle it and get it balanced just right.
That's what matters. That's what matters. Seth,
hi, everybody.
Seth is stead. Hi. Hey, Nate. Nice seeing this pop up. Also, I really like your new Weird Birds video. Good. Good. As I'm sure most everybody will. It's a great thing. 2 voice actors, wild, weird story. It's great. It's awesome stuff. Ren, I'm very excited for the stream. Getting into my favorite parts. Yeah, we're hitting Dark Harvest 3 today. We're starting Dark Harvest 3.
Sweet.
Because that's how it's broken up. Act 2.
Did we finish 2?
We did. We did finish 2. It had like the cult out in the like the video where they were out in the daytime and stuff. Yeah, that was the ending.
The ISIS beheading video. I remember that.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. So now we're entering the third act, and fuck knows where it's going to go. By the way, it started with this new videos.
Yeah.
Dark Harvest has a new video out, and that's crazy because then you were also telling me about how Marble Hornets has a new video out, and I'm like, what is going on? Is there some kind of resurgence going on? What is? I'm waiting to hear the Tribe 12s come back or some shit.
and Marble Hornets has put out a second new video this week. It's multiple parts of their miniseries, and it's a pretty good miniseries. I'm liking it so far.
I mean,
it's just started to get a little bit scary.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to dive back into more Marble Hornets at one point. That's for sure. Ellie, hi, good to see you. Ren says, yes, they uploaded again, very Paga. Quite right. Like I said, I'm just going to be surprised if all these old Slenderverses just decide to all resurge at the same time. In this year, that would be weird. That'd be super weird. Just saying, they're all in communications. What's going on? Ellie says, Marble Hornets Renaissance. That's a way to think about it. Ren says, Rosswood is interesting as well. You mean the park, or...
That's the new miniseries.
Oh, right.
It's called Marble Hornets Rosswood.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Crayley something the real, right?
Like there's like that's the device they're using to tell the story.
Oh, okay. So this is their Marble Hornets. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
The student project Marble Hornets, not the I'm with you.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I'm not gonna spoil even anything about the premise. I'll just like it's good though. It's good.
It's okay. You don't have to. My live chat is not. Oh, there we go. It's now pulling up on my phone. I don't know. What? They change too many things. They don't tell us about these changes. We just have to figure them out, and then sometimes they don't even work. And it's like, guys, how do you want us to use your platform if half your shit don't work? Half the time I don't see my live chat now. What is this? It's not even pulling up all the way on the stream. What's going on? They gotta stop. They gotta stop doing this, man. How do they expect us to have fun? Anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? We had a nice little week. Had a nice little week off of dark harvesting and hanging out with you boys.
Yeah,
Sticky Boots, hi,
it was
howdy.
nice little week.
I think so too. As you can tell, we're no longer in the same studio space at the moment because I'm in the States right now for a couple of months, having a nice little time seeing some loved ones, some friends, and having a good little time. Maybe do a little bit of work. We'll kind of see whatever pops up. Otherwise, we'll try to work on other things. Yeah, this is good. Ellie got a job. Wow, congratulations, Ellie.
Yes, you did.
Is it in like an archival position like you were wanting, or? I'm going to assume yes, but you can always correct me. Great news, though. Great news. Oh. Let us know if you can hear us all okay, by the way. I can always fuck around with settings, because yet again, it takes a little bit to get everything set up, so don't be shy. Your library assistant. That sounds pretty great. That's pretty fun. Oh, man. I can't even imagine. I can imagine parts, sorting out books, understanding books, helping people find books. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that, of course. Sticky Boots about to move to Misawa. Where is Misawa? It sounds very Asian, but I could be wrong, and I'm happy to have you educate me, because I don't know where Misawa is. It sounds cool though. Sounds like a cool place. God. So let's see. Dark Harvest. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot little minute. But we remember the last thing, like Jordan mentioned, it was the beheading video of the cult in broad daylight, trying to do some. I quite like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Japan. Japan. I didn't want to immediately assume Japan. That's why I played a safe bet of saying Asian. But yeah, Japan. That makes sense to me. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm just assuming you already live in Japan, but I could be wrong. Do you not already live in Japan? Is this like an entire new experience for you? Because that's pretty freaking wild. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to live in Japan. I think that'd be a really cool country to live for a period of time. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Heard some great things. Never been, but heard some great things. Love to go one day. Especially. I'm also surrounded by two cats. They will probably make random appearances, or you might even hear them. So that's always a fun feature. I'm currently petting Sebastian. I'm not doing anything weird. He needs a lot of attention.
Yeah, and on my end, Pi might come downstairs, and I'm not in a separate room. I'm just in a nook in the by the front door. So she might just show up.
She'll just find you. But she's adorable, so it's fine. You live in the U.S. So from the U.S. to Japan, quite a transition. That's good. That's still incredible, though, my friend. Congratulations, and I hope I'm sure you're gonna have a great time. Japan is. I only hear great things. It's a great country. Great country, I'm sure, based on not my personal experiences. But all right. Jenny's cousin lived there for years. It's beautiful. That's cool. So we're today starting Dark Harvest Act 3, boys and girls. I will probably end up grabbing a beer in a little bit, but not right now. I've got time. If anything, I need to grab
alcohol as well.
If anything, I need to grab like water or something. I'm fucking thirsty. We were getting a cat gate today, and we got back with just enough time to spare to prep for the stream. So it's a big cat gate. It's one of those that almost stretches the entire length of a door. It's pretty fucking big, but it looks like it's gonna work, and we're excited. It does have a cat flap though, which, if you ask me, kind of half defeats the purpose of the gate.
Well, let's say we were cooking.
Huh?
Let's say we were cooking, and we wanted Elsa and Sebastian to walk out there.
We could just open the gate.
Yeah, but this closes by
Right.
really easily.
Okay.
That won't.
Well, they're gonna have to learn how to use a gated cat flap. Put them in cat prison. Oh God, Hell in the Woods. Hello, dude. Hey Nate, I have a family thing. Just wanted to say quickly, I love the video and thank you so much. And yes, I'll take my time with the prequels plot and we'll be better, I promise. Probably in 2027. Take all the time you need, dude. All the time you need.
Okay.
Congratulations. Thanks for hopping in to talk about yourself. Thank you. Cat prison. It is, Ellie. It's gates. It's bar. It looks like a prison door. Okay. It's thin bars, and then at the bottom there's like a square like a cat flap, but instead of it being a flap, it's just the bars again. It just looks like cat prison. It's pretty funny. So that's what I'm going to refer to it as. Although actually that means I'm also in cat prison. So that's a weird thought. I'm in cat prison with 2 cats who didn't commit a crime. I'm still here anyway. What the fuck? Ellie says, my cat's an old man who just has conversations with me. Sebastian's a young man who has conversations, but believe me, like the words that he says, that it's not conversation worthy. He's a responder. He likes talking. There's no coherence to what he says. He's just a little doofus boy, but he's sweet. But God, is he an idiot. Okay, let's see. You pop in a little bit more an hour. Okay, congratulations, Hell in the Woods. Give me a thumbs up. Happy cousin's birthday. Right, we're gonna jump in. I think it's been a hot minute, and I think we need to watch some Dark Harvest 3, starting with log entry number 29. Sorry, you were saying?
Bring it on.
Let's do
Just
it.
bring it on.
Let us know if you can see and hear everything okay, people. I do have chat up on my phone.
Weeks ago, I got a call from Heather McComber. It was the first time I'd heard from her in months. She said that she wanted to meet with me and Alex to talk about something very important. I agreed to meet with her at a train station by her home. Afterwards, I called Alex, who, after a few moments of hesitation, agreed to join us.
Chaos, welcome. Good to see you.
After wandering around for a few minutes, I finally spotted Heather in a gazebo at the park across from the station.
Ooh. Gazebo?
Hey.
Hey.
So, what's up? I'm guessing Alex isn't here yet.
I haven't seen him yet. Hopefully he's coming.
Alright, so what's up? What would you want me here for?
I'd rather wait until Alex gets here.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just wondering if he's even gonna show up, because I don't know.
Give him like 10 more minutes.
Alright. Yeah, because earlier he was saying, you know, he was being a little difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's gonna show up.
I hope he...
Is that him? Yeah. Hey man, thanks for coming. You know, I really appreciate it. All right, so what's going on?
Kind of held off on telling you guys certain things, but I think it's kind of time I kind of get everything out on the table.
All right, sure.
Now, I know this is not really what you want to hear, but I have to admit that I am a member of the Order, but
Really?
it wasn't my choice to be a part of the Order. Like, my family is all a part of it. My father made me join when I was 16, and I'm coming to you guys because I need some help.
What do you want us to do? I mean, what's going on?
Well, let me just kind of, I guess, explain a few things about myself. I assume that you guys know that the cult my family is part of is Order, right?
We didn't know that you were in it, though. I
Right.
mean, we kind of assumed that
Well-
your grandfather, your father, you know.
Well, it's been around since probably the 1930s. It's kind of expanded around the world. Like, there's chapters from like Russia to Japan. I know there are some in France, Norway, and Germany, and well, of course the United States. And they all center around this creature. They call it Goraleotep. I know that the government knows it as the Tall Man.
We've seen him before, and
Yeah.
we know that it's real,
I know.
but I don't know what the fuck it wants. I don't know why it's targeting who it's targeting, and
How my family kind of all ties into this is that my grandfather, Mark McComber, he is known by the Order as the Oracle.
why is he called the Oracle,
well-
though? Like,
From how he's described it, time passes a lot differently from him. Now, the chief overseer of the Order, Jacob Rainwood, he's been claiming that he's been receiving direct messages from Goraleotep himself, apparently. And
Wait, isn't that Matt's boss that he was talking about? Like,
Yeah, he
while
owns
we
the-
were with him.
yeah, he owns the elementary school, and so wait, you're saying that he receives like messages from this thing? What's it saying? Like, what the fuck does it want?
well, from what my archvassal has told me, basically, he says we have now entered the second movement of the second cycle. And that's
What
kind
the
of...
fuck does that mean?
well, that's why...
Wait.
More cycles.
That actually sounds familiar. No, we saw that at the what's it called? The day
Oh,
camp.
yeah, the day camp.
Like on the chalkboard when we went up there, it was written on the walls, and then it was written outside in those like changing stations for the pool. Remember
Yeah,
that?
the
There was the
cycles.
sun, and then there was the moon or something like that. I just remembered that. That's all. No,
Wait a minute, wasn't that also in the Black Book, now that I think about it? So what the fuck is that stuff written in the Black Book then?
Well, yeah, actually, that's where my grandfather comes in. He actually wrote that part. He's apparently able to see into the future. Now, just promise me you're not going to freak out.
it depends on what it is.
Just-
but
Okay, now I just want to let you know, I had nothing to do with that. I got that from my archvassal. It was not easy, but listen, Chris, I'm so sorry for what has happened to you all these past months.
It's easy for you to say.
I mean, it's a repeated line over and over
No.
again.
Basically, what the second movement means is that we've entered part of the Days of Passage, which the Order calls the Harvest. The Order is going to start kidnapping and murdering people, and the whole purpose of it is to gather sort of life energy to open up a rift to the fourth world, and some of it will be like harvesting organs. I know some of them are going to start sacrificing people alive at the Atlantic test site, and every active chapter of the Order all around the world is going to start doing this, and I'm really scared they're just going to start murdering people for what they believe to be their way at eternal life. And I can't...
Yeah.
I don't believe that. That there's just... All I think is that there's something paranormal going on. That it's just a monster trying to kill them, and...
Haven't you, like, told anyone about this?
I can't. I can't go to anyone else but you. If I were to go to the police, there's members of the Order in the police. If I were to go to anyone inside the Order, they'll probably just try and silence me and kill me, and I don't want to die. It wasn't my choice. Like, it's not my fault. All I know is that I can try and do something and stop it.
Listen, we really can't help you. They've threatened to kill our families. It's not even our right to try and gamble like this. I don't even know what the fuck we could do.
They threatened with us last time, and I'm not gonna do that.
They fucking killed Jesse. I believe them when they make a threat.
But it's your videos that have allowed all these people to see that Goraleotep is real. The Order has got an influx of members, and if maybe I could convince you guys to make a video where...
Wait, are you saying that it's our fault that this cult has grown to such a size?
Well, I
Yes.
mean,
Absolutely is. Yeah.
we can prove to them that this tall man is actually just a monster trying to kill people, and you're the only way that I know that we can help keep all these people alive and keep anything from happening.
Listen, I know you mean well, and listen, we are not going to do it. We're not going to help you. We can't help you, because what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to use our camera to film them more. It's not going to do anything, okay? It's going to be stupid. I don't want to risk any of my family's lives, so no. The answer is fucking no. And if you're smart, you're not going to do the same exact thing. You're not going to go off on your own, okay? And here's your fucking book.
Aw.
Don't be stupid, Chris. Don't be stupid.
Don't do drugs, Chris. Don't do it. Just say no, Chris.
Just say no, Chris.
Don't be stupid.
Listen, I'm sorry, but
I
he's
understand.
right.
I know. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry, but listen, there's really fucking nothing we can do. And even if we were to try to help you, I don't even know where we'd start.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but
I understand.
good luck.
Now, Chris, it's one thing to say that there's no way you can help her. It's another thing to which I presume, obviously, he posts this on YouTube, so the cult can see that Heather's just like broken free and ask for help. So the cult's gonna try to kill Heather. I know for a fact that Heather continues to live in this because I know that she's still a character in the newest videos. But like Chris, it's very stupid to keep posting videos, and plus, I just freaking told you, like, your videos are why people are joining the cult. And that makes sense. The videos prove that the Slender Man's real, and that's what the cult's saying. Like, oh, this thing is real. Like, we're not crazy. It's real. And then we see in the videos, like, holy shit, it's real. So I'm gonna join this cult. Like, you guys have responsibility now. But I don't know. I just want them to get on with it already and start helping her. There's going to be a bit of a resisting the call to action. They're going to be like, oh, I'm not going to do it. They've already said it. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. But something's going to convince them to help her.
Of course.
They're going to be like, oh, we have no choice now.
Yep.
I just want them to get on with it because I don't have much patience for this little plot right here.
I get that. I get that. The one random hooded man.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was Heather or not. I'm convinced now that the man I saw in the final seconds of his recording is a member of the Order. A lot has changed, and a lot is going to change. These videos are all we have left. I'll explain what I mean later. Keep your eyes open. Respectfully, just fuck off, Chris.
That's definitely the end of that one. Good. Whoa. First up, before we get to you, buddy boy, all right, we're gonna have a quick give me a quick 5 so I can go get a drink. Jordan, you
Okay.
can run distractions while I'm away. I'll
Oh
be.
God. Okay.
You'll be fine. Just talk to chat. I got you. I'm just gonna disappear myself from
Sure.
the screen. Where the fuck is it? Oh no, there it is. Okay, get back in the middle. I'll still wear the headset so I can hear you.
Cool. Well, hi everybody. Chaos, don't worry. Like it was a late. It may have been a late notification, but also we just started like 15 minutes late, and we didn't actually get to the video until you came in, so you didn't really miss anything. Ren says, "Well, you're in luck then." I imagine so. And I forgot about Daniel. Everybody forgets about Daniel. He's trying to rock the beard, but like it takes a certain amount of character to be able to pull off a beard like this. It also takes a mustache. It helps to have the mustache. It really, the beard without the mustache is the weird look because it means that you were deliberate enough to shave off the mustache, but like keeping the mustache and the beard means it's not deliberate. It's just how you naturally look, and that's easier to stomach than being like, oh, I'm going to intentionally show off a beard, but no mustache. Plus, the mustache looks fine. Anyway. Yeah, his chin strap, his neck beard, his.
I was gonna say it's got
Whatever
kind
the
of
hell
an
it is.
Amish vibe.
A little bit.
Which for me, I think is the thing, isn't it? It's this. You're right. It's the deliberate idea of you have to shave off just the mustache and maybe tidy the rest, but you still kind of keeping it. And I feel it's just for me very reminiscent of an Amish style, which is odd because that yet again is a very chosen thing. And I still don't know why they choose to do that as well. Maybe there's a religious thing for it. I don't know. But yeah, I always found that to be interesting. Neckbeard. Yeah, neckbeard.
It does make him look like a tool.
It does make him look like a tool. It's so true. Right. So, this segment is not sponsored by Golden Monkey. 9.5% triple style Belgian. It's pretty freaking
And
good.
meanwhile, what I've got is just the same thing I was drinking 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the Iron Brew one.
The rest of this, yeah, the rest of that Wicked. I hadn't touched it since 2 weeks ago.
Do you have it in the fridge though?
Sure, yes. No, it was just at the side of the bed.
Gotta have it cold. Oh, ooh. I mean, some beers and drinks should be warm, yeah, but I don't know about an alcohol pop.
Truth, like I don't really care enough about it to be bothered by that.
You're just here for a good time. I get it.
Yeah.
Mood Jordan. Yeah, Jordan is a mood. Very much a mood. All right. Well,
you know what else? New? Hollow Knight Silk Song. I happen to have a Hornet figurine, so I wanted. I'm not showing off the figurine. I'm showing off the fact that Silk Song exists.
Yeah, came out
yesterday.
Playing
it. It came out yesterday. I've been playing it. Played about 5 hours of it so far.
Heard it crash Steam and stuff. Wow, that's pretty funny.
It crashed Steam. It crashed the Nintendo Wii shop. It's done extremely well, and it is good.
Well
it's very hard, harder than the original, but it's good.
That's awesome. I am going to turn you up a little bit on my side.
Okay.
There we go. Not by crazy amounts, just a little bit. Okay. Everybody ready for some more? I almost said Marble Hornets. I was everybody ready for more Marble Hornets? Like, no. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we are. But the problem is we're watching Dark Harvest. Which, I mean, to be fair, I don't dislike. Please don't get me wrong. I am quite liking Dark Harvest, and that's I'm not going to say it's only because it's simple to digest. It is. It very much tells you exactly what's going on. I mean, that last episode can we just say it was an insane info dump? Like, it felt really like too much. And even
Yeah.
then, it just was a lot of confusing information. And it tried to make it seem like there's a lot more going on that they know, which I like that aspect. I think it's good that there's more going on we might understand. But then it's also like their grand solution is, oh, we're just gonna murder a bunch of people. That's it. That's the grand solution.
And I'm not too surprised at that. My like, I don't know. I feel like I've got a few different problems with that video, but I'm gonna put most of them to the side and just say that I'm glad that Heather's back. I wish I feel like there were better ways to bring back her actress or the character, or like I was about to give a suggestion that I remembered that's what Marble Hornets did. So like, I'm not trying to say that Marble Hornets did everything perfectly, but just for instance, like what they did with Tim, he's gone for like a season, and then we see him just chilling in town, and Jay has to stalk him and see him as a regular person for a bit.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Heather as like a regular person. We just see like hints that I would like to have discovered she's part of the cult more organically.
Yeah, it all felt so forced and rushed, and it was just too much at once that just felt like they needed to move the plot along somehow really quickly, and also prove that Heather's like a good guy. But the problem is, it's proved that she ultimately has always been on the bad guys team, and it's nice that she's got this morality compass change of heart kind of a thing. That's nice, but there's also no real proof that what she's saying is true. Right?
I mean, I guess like I don't know. For me, like I have no trouble believing that it's true, just because I I can never fully detach from the fact that I'm watching a work of fiction made
Yeah.
by. I don't mean that amateurs as an insult. Like literally speaking, made by amateurs, because it to be an amateur means that you're not being paid for what you're doing. Like to be a professional means you are being paid for it. But the point I
Good
I think
distinction.
I kind of just saw through that video, and it just felt like the creators they just come up with they'd written themselves into a corner before, and they found a way out, and they didn't want to think it through too much because they might not have bothered to make it then. They just wanted to get that video done, and Heather probably had like maybe like Heather the actress was like hey, I'd like to be a part of the series more. What if I'm part of the cult too? But I come to you guys for help, and they didn't. I feel like they had the idea, they didn't workshop it. They just wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
And so all the stuff that she says, to me, it's just exposition. It's true, just because they just wanted to convey all information to us, and they didn't want to workshop how to deliver it.
That's fair. Yeah, I think you make some very good points. That's not full screen. There we go. Okay, so I guess we get to watch 9 minutes of this guy. Oh, god damn. Okay, fine. Look,
it's a September 11th video.
Oh my god.
I hope at some point in this he actually references 9/11. If he doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
And then it's also an update from 9 months, which makes me wonder if he's having like a baby. That's if all of those points are hit, this is going to be a weird fucking video. I don't mind Daniel as a concept, as a person, as a bridge between a lot of these series and stuff. It is weird that we get these 9-minute vlogs from him that just feel a little bit like mad rambling, and they don't coherently push any plot further. It's like, it's fun, it's believable, but goddamn, sometimes you're just like, it's Daniel again, you know?
Yeah. Come on, I say bring it on.
Yeah.
Let's do 9 minutes with Daniel.
I've got beer. I'm ready. Let's go. September 11th, 2013 update.
This is Daniel Shipman. The date is September 11th, 2013, and yes, I'm finally making an update. It hasn't been out of lack of wanting to, but more out of necessity for my own well-being and my safety. A lot's been going on with me personally in the past, really 9 months since you've really heard or seen from me. So I've compiled a list of things to basically go over, to basically summarize everything that happened and has happened with me in that time. I guess to get right into it.
So he's. Let me
Oh,
just
shit,
make
he's
sure.
got a-
Let me make
he's
sure
got
I
a
understand
mustache.
him. Oh my god, he has. Let me make sure I understand what he said. He's about to give us a summary of everything that's happened to him for the past 9 months.
Yep.
Did we
I mean,
not
I do
see
find
most
I
of
d-
it?
maybe like I find it funny that he just like it's like he thinks he's the protagonist. He thinks he's the main character. It's like, oh, the audience must be dying to know what I've been up to these past 9 months.
Yeah, there must be connections. There must be a point for this. Okay, right. We got this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
My whole last trip there to Jersey was to find something that apparently was at the Brent Crater Cemetery. I still don't know what for certain is there, but obviously it's something important enough to get the attention of what I assume to be the head of the order. Otherwise he would have not put as much effort and force into intercepting us and making sure that whatever it was that Lawrence had left a trail to was recovered by him and no one else. I don't think Jacob was really expecting anyone on the outside to really start digging. The order seems pretty competent with containing information within their own order. I mean, there seems to be quite a bit inter-cult conspiracy that would not have really been unearthed unless an outside source really dug into it, which obviously we have been. I think that may be the reason why Kin von der Ritter sort of pushed me in that direction. Regardless, getting on with it. Jacob himself, that whole thing with Jacob Rainwood. I honestly, I don't know for certain. I can't say for certain about anything. I don't know why Lawrence...
Hang on, I lost Jordan. Where'd he go? He's right there. Okay, looks like he's back up.
left a
I
trail.
see myself on the stream, but I can't hear you.
Strong hints.
You can't hear me.
There. Yeah.
Connection dropped. You okay? Everything good?
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. Uh-oh. Bear with people. Can you hear me now? How about now?
Can't hear anything, Nathan.
Can't hear anything.
Don't know what to do about that.
Uh-oh.
Is it a problem on my end, or is it a problem on Nathan's end?
I'm not sure. It still says I'm talking. I guess you just can't hear me in the video ninja room. Let me check. I don't think anything's changed on this. It looks like it's playing in there. It just might be kind of quiet.
Christ.
Can I increase
I do not know.
myself in here? How about now? No? I'm gonna assume that is a no. Okay, well, this is fun.
Yes, no,
Troubleshooting, people. Troubleshooting.
Can't hear anything. Can't see anything.
Can't hear and can't see. Has your headset died? I'm talking to him like he can hear me. I don't know what. At least you guys get to see and hear all of this. It looks like it's still popping up in the Streamlabs, just not in our video conferencing tool. I hear a pie.
I cannot hear.
I want to make him aware. He's gonna see that. That's great. Okay.
You hear pie.
Yes.
So I presume that means you can also hear me speaking. But I can't hear anything you're saying, and I can't see. I can't. I can only see myself on the TV right now. So I think that something's up on the Video Ninja side. I think you just got to reconnect to the Video Ninja side.
Jack, get to watch
Hello,
us do
Pi.
this in real time. It's great. Okay, we can do some of these things. I'll tell you what. If I just mute the mic, how's that? Anything? Audio settings. It's on the right one. Actually, no, it's not. I prefer it on that one.
This is also just, admittedly, like a fiddly setup we've got for keeping both of us connected on this.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He is not wrong. It's very impressive when it works, but that doesn't mean it's always going to work. What I need to do too, if I mute me, unmute me, anything? No? Okay. I am going to do something crazy. Let's do this. I'm going to cancel that, enable that. Can you hear me now? Hello? Which one is it using? Ah, you changed that. Can you hear me now? For real? No? Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong thing now. No! Oh, no, don't try to open other things. That's not what I want. Oh, God. That doesn't help me at all. Okay, so you still can't hear me. Why? Why? Let's reconnect my mic. I have to fix microphone issues by reconnecting. Does it do anything? Record meet and scene. Those look like they're the same, huh? Okay, this is me. So I go here. It looks like it's working on my side, though. That's the problem. I don't see any actual things that tell me there is an issue. Let me... I think I've...
I still hear nothing. Maybe I should refresh my page.
You can try
I'll
that.
try that.
You try that. While I try to make this work. Hi, Floopy. Hi, welcome to chat. Camera for Max. Just so you know, you're on my FYP. FYP. What is FYP? For your phone? I don't. Maybe I'm just a bit stupid. I don't know. Can you tell me what FYP is? But hey. Oh, for you page is it maybe? Ah, well that's awesome. I'm glad you found us. Thank you very much. We're having connection issues, me and Jordan at the minute. Not the stream, but just us. For you page. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, I did get there. But I appreciate the save as well. For you page. Even Void. Thank you, Void. It's like recommended videos basically. That's right. It took me like a good 5 minutes. My slow ass brain. I use YouTube like all the time. Well, I don't use all the features if I'm honest with you. I like what I like, and I watch what I watch. But I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys covering and helping me become less of an idiot. Right, let me. I'll tell you what. Let's close this room that we have. I'm gonna open up a new one. Not for you guys. You're just gonna hear me ramble about the shit that I'm doing. How do I leave the room? I thought that button left the room, but it did. Oh, room settings. Hang on. Nope. Shit. Okay, let's do from the top. Let's do that. Yes. I'm gonna create a room. We're gonna try it again. Performing as well. Yep, great. Okay. Set up all the same stuff. Okay. Now if I bear with. I'm just gonna send him an invite. We'll get all good. He's having trouble. Firefox keeps crashing. It looks like it's going to be the same room. That's all cool. Right, so if I'm in here, I could turn off my... Is this still working? Nah, that's crazy talk. We don't need that. Let's, we'll disable video. We don't need that in here. We've got the microphone on, so that should be working. So I could do the share screen again. That's cool. So that all works. Happy days. Okay. Oops, that's not what I was going for. Oh, God. Close that. Close that. You have a mute the stream on your phone. You can hear me again. Oh, wow. Awesome. Hey, Mummy. Welcome to Troubleshooting 101. we'll be back up in just a little bit. Let me just make sure that's all fine there. Okay, so that's... I thought there was going to be an issue, but I think we're good. Right. So we just need to be able to rejoin the group. The group. This would be a lot easier if I could have both of my screens working, but the problem is the second screen, the power cable is a little short for what we need it to be, so I'm going to have to change that. In which case, then we could use regular Discord and everything's fine. But the problem is, for one screen solutions, I have to use Video Ninja because we both want to use video. So it's a little temperamental. It works really well when Video Ninja works, but it can have issues. Right, let's bump that back up to like that. It's wonderful news, babe. Thank you for the update. Still crashes. It'll be something on my end. I might not be able to do this tonight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that would suck. I mean, I can still plow on forward, of course, but it is always nice having him around. But that's okay. The show will go on one way or another. See if we can get something working. Because yeah, if it's just not working on his side, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. Boop, boop, boop. What does that even do? I don't even know. Okay, because it's just ready for him. As to whether he'd be able to hear me or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm staying in here for a little bit. I keep covering the chat because I'm turning this way. I'm so sorry. Could move my view. Then I have to move my mic. I have to do all kinds of stuff. I'll tell you what. Where is? There I am. Let me just. Yep. There you go. There you go. Now it looks like I'm going behind it. Ooh, fun. It won't even load the page at all anymore, but it's something to do with when it first starts accessing my camera. Oh, interesting, strange. Hi, Sebastian. He needs so much attention you don't even know. You don't even know, people. He's a cat who, when he is awake, he demands all the attention. When he is asleep, he demands to be left alone. He's a funny boy. He's a funny boy. Aren't you, Sebastian? Aren't you? Petting him under the desk. He likes to go by my feet. Scratch my face. You right, buddy? Yeah. He's a happy boy. Russian blue. He's a Russian blue, in case you're curious. Happy boy. Aren't you? Likes to boofed everything. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Void says, my cat will just jump on my clothes and start climbing me, Lamau. You know what? It's adorable, though, isn't it? Like it hurts, but you can't hate him for it, can you? You know what I mean? They're just sweet little creatures. I don't understand why I can understand that people are allergic to them, and that obviously sucks. I'm talking about the people who choose to not like cats. It's like people who choose to not like dogs. It's like how can you not like a sweet creature? Sure, some of them could be assholes, but so could people. Come on, don't hate him. Indeed, his claw is sharper than glass, but I love my animals. They're amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Animals are too innately sweet. They only become evil because of certain reasons, usually terrible upbringings. Chaos says, a couple of mine could jump on me without hurting me. Well, that's nice. That's real nice. I like that. If they can climb you without hurting you, that's skill and dedication. That's proof that they love you so much that they don't want to hurt you. It's nice. Right, Sebastian? He's having a bath. He's having a bath on my foot. He is on my foot, and he is cleaning himself. That's what happens, you know. I don't hate dogs, like them, but terrified of them, unfortunately. I mean, that's fair enough, Chaos. I feel like if you're afraid of an animal or something, that's a bit more excusable, you know. I can understand that. It's whenever people actively are just like, oh, I don't like dogs, or I don't like cats. It's like, okay. Is there any weird reason, or you know, were you like attacked by as a kid by one, or you just don't like them? Ooh, they smell. It's like, oh, okay, that's your problem. They smell. There's usually stupid reasons. Anyway, most can climb without hurting. A couple can jump onto my shoulders even when I'm moving, and no issues. Wow, shit. That's damn impressive. That's a lot of practice. That's a lot of practice and dedication. That's amazing. Floopy, I have both a dog and a cat. Nice. It's always good if you can have more than one kind of animal, and if they all get on. That's like the key. I do love it when they fuck with each other a little bit, like kind of in a goofy way. It's better than them like actually fighting. You know what I mean? I love that. Animals are precious. Animals are precious. Oh God, that was so loud in my ear. The Apple Lord is subscribed. Thank you, my Lord. How many apples do you have? Why are you the Lord of Apples? What does that mean? Jordan says, I don't know what to do about this. I'm going to have to duck out of the stream. Sorry. May still watch, and no matter what, I'll watch the videos. That's no problem. That is no problem, Jordan. Technical issues happen and shit. It's not a problem. We'll figure something out for next week, maybe. And whether you choose to be here or not, totally understand. Enjoy yourself either way. He's probably going to go play Silk Song. I don't blame him. Silk Song looks good. Chaos says, Tiger got it second try somehow. Passive learning from Rosie. Maybe Rosie taught some tips and tricks. That could be the case. Hey. Void says, I've had my own dog bite me more than a few times. Had others disfigure my arm. Although I still love dogs. I will always be exceedingly cautious around dogs. I mean, that is fair. That's pretty fair reasoning. But that doesn't mean that you don't like, you don't like dogs. You've just, you've had some horrific experiences with them. But no, I suppose that's a tougher one, isn't it? That's an understandable reason to not like a creature if they really mess you up and shit. Wow, yeah, that's. But either way, you've learned. You're cautious. You still love them, and I think that's admirable. I think it's real admirable. Well, I think I've stalled long enough. Looks like we're going to be going back in. Let me do some quick changes then. Let me close all that. Try to give us the most bandwidth I possibly can. Why did that close? This is fine. Silly Streamlabs. This is fine. Just because I'm off it for a moment. Yes, I know. Fortunately, dogs I don't know make me have panic attacks, but I could be introduced and get along. Not mauled like that, but thought the dog was going to end me seriously. Shit, that's that. Yeah, no, that's fair. I would say out of the two, whether you're talking about a domestic dog or domestic cat, I feel like innately it makes more sense to have the caution/fear towards dogs, just because some of them could be quite big as well, and they can appear ferocious and scary, Whereas with cats, at least domestic cats, usually they're not massive fucking cats. I feel less inclined to feel like somebody should be afraid of them, right? Or dislike, I suppose. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass, really. I'm allowed to have opinions, and I apologize. I do sometimes say them. Okay. Let's carry on with Mr. Daniel's update, shall we, boys and girls?
Betrayal and mistrust and worry. There's a lot of questions that need answering and only guesses that can be made. I still am in possession of the map. Some of you have been pestering me about sending it to Chris and Alex. They already have enough on their plate. They don't need any more reason to put themselves in needless danger. That being said, it's not like I don't have my precautions set in place. If you don't know what a dead man switch is, there's a wonderful thing called Google, and that will basically explain to you if something did happen to me, why it really wouldn't be that big of a deal.
What a smart ass.
It's in safe hands. Oh, and the chances of them
Go
putting
Google.
together that map are very slim. As you saw, we threw pieces into the lake, and for another matter, I kept some of the map myself. Yeah, more of a kind of a personal trophy, but hey, whatever gets you through the day, right? Kin von der Ritter. We've talked about, we being all of us, we've kind of thought and talked about this quite a bit, and I still stick to my thoughts and theories that this Kin von der Ritter is indeed also the Oracle of the Order, who is Mark McComber. Now, that statement in on its own raises a bunch of questions that I don't have answers for. I can only theorize for, and I'll talk more to that in my post. But it definitely does make you wonder how much we really know about all of this. Oh, I love this topic. Guns! Guns! The number one suggestion of all you people out there is, why aren't you bringing a gun with you? Why don't you have a gun with you? You should arm yourselves. Let me put it to you this way. Why don't you take a gun? Go to that cemetery, Brant Crater Cemetery in Jersey. Guns a-blazing. And let's see how quickly I can find an article about how a crazed gunman got shot and killed to death out of self-defense in a cemetery in Jersey. We're not in a movie. This isn't a book. This isn't a video game. This is reality. I can't magically 007 my way into a situation and expect to not die by being outnumbered. Now, that aside, I have had gun safety training. It's not like I haven't had experience with guns. I'm certified to use. I mean, I used to go hunting with my grandfather all the time, but that doesn't mean I have an arsenal of guns lying around that I have to use whenever and carry around with me at all times. So just stop. Be realistic, please. On the topic of Chris and Alex and keeping in touch with them, I have not contacted them since after the incident with the cemetery. I did get in contact with them after, I checked it out and all, but I haven't really been in touch with them since. So for those who are curious about that, I apologize. Noah, I have contacted with a few times here and there, but he really doesn't need someone bugging him with the constant issues he's dealing with. Though, I will say, one of the numbers I did suggest to him on Twitter ended up being that number for his suitcase, so congrats on your small fortune there. Well, I guess that's kind of a good transition into what my life has been in the past 9 months after the incidents at Brant Crater, which clearly went against basically that death threat that was given to me. There's no way I could easily just go back to my life and live it the way it was. I basically had to go into hiding. I had to quit my job. I was always on the move. It really wasn't that great of a lifestyle for a while. It was a lot of watching my back and making sure that there wasn't going to be some cultist with a gun in my face. Which leads to why I haven't been very active, haven't been really talking to you guys. And then obviously that Jesse video came out. Let me put it this way, I'm not even one of these harbingers that I can't be touched, or killed rather. I'm a huge fat liability to this entire order. So of course I'm not going to be stupid about it. I was smart about it and basically stayed as safe as I possibly could. Now, obviously I can't keep living that way forever, so what I essentially did was to turn basically what I've been
God, it's so long. I'm sorry. We're almost there.
doing for all these people, helping wise, into a way of profit. To summarize it all up, information broker. I find and sell information for a profit. Now, I'll talk to a lot more in detail in the post I'm writing with this, but that's basically how I've been living my life for almost a year now. That pretty much covers everything and all I really have to say.
Okay. It's nice that we do get a little bit of an update with Daniel, especially like I said, because he's this interesting connection point between this series and other series as well. He's a great bridge. I think my only true concern is some of the logic is a bit washed. It's not great. Like I can understand if he personally doesn't enjoy guns or wanting to have any level of protection for himself. That seems a little silly to me when, he had to go into hiding, uproot his entire life, constantly be on the move, and he's not doing anything to defend himself in case he were to be attacked. That feels silly. That feels quite silly. If you were being relentlessly pursued by an organization, I'm sure there's a level of people who would just kind of concede, who would give in, who would, give up. And that, I believe, is a reasonable reaction. But Daniel, for at least 9 months, potentially even longer, who knows at this point, he's willing to continue going on the move, becoming an information broker, so he's got this entire new lifestyle at the moment, and doing everything he can to avoid the cult, but not actually deal with the problem. But he's also not going to defend himself. And that, for me, is just confusing and strange thinking. It's almost like he really did want this kind of a life on the run. He didn't expect it to be so dangerous. I don't know. There's certain things that just irk me about the thought process, And I mean, at least he said, "Oh, I've got gunfire safety training. I do know how to use a gun, depending on the kind of guns that were used in the safety training. Of course, you can't just pick up any gun and know how to use it. That's insane. Could you figure it out if you had enough time? Sure. If you're left in a room with a gun for, say, even 30 minutes, you could probably figure out how to use it. Yeah, I could agree with that. I don't know. Even if he had like a baseball bat or anything with him that he'd be like, oh, okay, well, if I have to fight, I have something to protect myself with. I'm probably gonna lose, but at least, I'll try not to just give up and, this incredibly potential useful link for all these stories just goes, right? I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now. We'll move on to the next one. Because the Daniel pieces they just take me out of it. They really, really do. Anyway, log entry number 30. A few days after Alex and I met with Heather, I got a phone call from Alex. I couldn't hear him very well because there was loud music playing in the background. He sounded very distraught over the phone, which made me nervous. Ooh. I wonder why. My friend. He told me that when he had returned from... He told me that when he had returned home from work, he had found his parents and his sister shot dead in their base. Jesus Christ. So Alex, literally, shortly after their conversation with Heather, comes home. Alex was had our neighbors playing that loud music. Yeah, that did escalate a little bit too much, Jordan. You're quite right. Yeah, so, like, that's quite a fucking jump. I rushed home in a panic. Oh God. Yes. What about his grandparents?
Dad! Dad! Mom! Dad!
Oh my fucking God. Fuck. Why do you have a hood on? You're indoors. What the fuck are you doing? You look like some anti-cult member. Or a different clan member. Smooth jazz to chill to while murdering someone's parents. Thank you for taking the hood off. Oh, don't put it down the front. You telling me you don't have a holster? Come on, buddy. Don't get a holster. It's safer. That is dark chaos. That is so dark. Pretty funny though. I told Alex to meet me at Heather's house.
Hello.
Oh,
This
shit.
is Daniel Shipman.
Again? Oh, we're drinking. All right, I'll drink with Daniel. Why not?
First off, fuck you, Jacob. Second off, fuck you.
Well, I think he's a Team Edward man. It's a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
Jacob. I say Jacob, if that's who you really even fucking are. You know, that's besides the point. Do you understand? Do you understand the gravity of what you've done? How dare you? How fucking... Do you understand what that does to someone? You've left him with nothing. You've literally burned the hearts out of them. You left him nothing but you and your stupid fucking little order. They have nothing left else to live for. What I want to know, Jacob, is how fucking stupid do you have to be to go through all this, to do all this, just on a single belief that this thing is gonna grant you immortality? How stupid. Charlie, how are you? Why don't you join me? How are you? Man of the hour. Jesus.
Who's Charlie? Probably from another series, I'm sure. Hopefully somebody will tell me in the comments, so I'm a little... They're from like ML Anderson or something? Somebody let me know. I'm really curious.
Thanks for having me over. Thanks for the booze.
I thought the point of this was for me.
To get drunk.
Hey, listen. I just watched some jerk off dead weight get strung up from his neck in his own fucking bathroom. If that ain't an excuse to get fucking mind scrambled, I don't fuck if I know what does. I hate Jack. He hates me, but somehow we coexist anyway. Oh. That's crossing a line, you know. That's like kicking someone
Fair
in the
thinking,
nuts with a
Jordan.
steel
Fair
toe
thinking.
boot when he's already on the fucking ground. Fuck. How are they? Have you gone in contact with them?
No, and I'll be frank, I don't think they're really in position to be talking to anyone. I don't think I'm going to be getting in touch with them anytime soon.
Yeah.
This is all my fault.
Bullshit it is. I fail to see how. I mean, were you the ones who strung their families up like fucking criminals in the Renaissance France? No, you didn't. Neither did I. Our hands are fucking clean of that mess. Don't go fucking blame yourself for shit that you weren't fucking responsible for.
If it weren't for me, I provided them with the information. If I hadn't gone back to them, if I hadn't pulled them back into this mess, if I hadn't dragged them to that cemetery,
we can sit here for the next decade talking about all the things you should or shouldn't have done. Don't fucking be jiddly jack squat. It's done. It happened. You go forward. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
jeez. Don't need all that.
Listen, brother. They lost their families.
Handle your shit, Fabius.
It's terrible. I'm sorry for them. Oh shit.
Come on. Look, he might actually be sick and throwing up because they might have actually been drinking. I understand. But like, oof. You know, they could still cut certain audio bits out. Oh God, come on. What did I just say? Look, does it add? Sure. But like, you know, some of us are still drinking here, right? I don't need to hear people fucking spewing.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Cut it.
I'm sorry for them, I really am. But they're still living. World ain't fucking ended yet.
The drunk acting is good. You're right, Jordan. You're right.
Just we move on. We figure out where we go from here. We do our jobs, you know.
do our jobs.
Do our jobs.
How am I supposed to do my job
He doesn't have a job.
after something like this?
Data broker.
How do I carry on? What I should have been doing was laying low, being smart about it. But no, the first thing I go to is I go to the bottle like a fucking idiot. I don't even know how I've lasted this long.
Everyone needs to de-stress.
There's no reason I should still be alive. Me. I'm a liability to the whole fucking order.
Fuck that. Jesus.
Breast and pepperoni chaos.
Look,
I could do that.
the way I
could
see
do
it,
that.
we're the fucking middlemen. You know, we find.
So is he just another connection of series things, kind of like how Daniel is? I've no fucking idea who this Charlie dude is.
The information we provide to him, but we don't get our fucking hands dirty. I mean, were we the ones who strapped that fucking stoner to a chair and threatened to set him on fire? No. Are we the ones who broke into those buildings? No.
Got a real northern accent,
It's a
though.
free fucking country. Oh, is it a crime now to look through old documents?
Little
You
Bostonian,
know for a
maybe?
damn well fact that we do more than just look through documents. And they were not in that kind of danger until I brought them back into that shit.
Nah. Brother, I think it would have gone down this way regardless. I mean, I don't fucking know. There were already bodies on the ground, for Christ's sakes.
You make a point.
That'd be a great episode, Jordan. I gotta admit. You're gonna Morty. You're gonna have to stab Slenderman. Morty. You're gonna have to stab Slenderman. It'd be so fucking funny.
You make a point, though. Why am I still here? How can I expect to get through this? Do you know what it's like to live in a constant state of cautious paranoia?
Brother, I've been to Dorchester. It don't get much scarier than that.
Okay, point taken. Fair enough, but the point I'm getting to is that for the past 9 months, I've had to spend every waking moment watching my every fucking goddamn step to make sure that I didn't fuck up, because
Okay, we really need to talk about Daniel's logic, because he's constantly trying to justify that he has been incredibly careful. He's been so fucking cautious to not do anything, to not get caught, to not do this, to not do that, making sure he's gonna be okay for the past 9 months. He loves bringing up this 9-month thing, which, first of all, that's not even a fucking year. Okay, let's be real. That's not even. It's not. Let's. I gotta go over here. I gotta go over here. It's not even a year. All right, it's not even a year. Is it a lot? Of course, absolutely. Do I empathize with the man? Do I feel bad for him? Yes, I sympathize. I can empathize to an extent. I haven't been pursued by a cult, so I don't exactly know. I wouldn't say I've been pursued by any kind of evil organization. I would say that I've been observed. I would say that there's a level of that, perhaps by maybe not exactly a cult, but a certain religious affiliated group. But that's a story for another time. However, I've been careful. I've had to watch my every step. I had to do this, I had to do that. But then he also does a fucking vlog about all of this. And he also appears on more than one channel with all of this. How fucking cautious is he being if he's happy to have it out on the internet revealing these things anyway? Just saying, it's such a it's silly. It's just silly, and it's just me being a nitpick. He gives his full name too. That's what I'm fucking saying, Jordan. Right? Like, he doesn't even use a code name or try to cover his identity. I can understand why you'd have people on camera revealing certain things, of course. But if you want to make it seem like they're protecting their identity, have them be a bit of a fake person. Have them do mysterious things. Anything to make it look like you are being careful and you are being cautious. Right now, all I'm seeing is 2 dudes drinking, bitching about their lives. I don't know how much danger they're in. I just have to take what they're saying at face value. But have you seen either of them be attacked? I mean, maybe Charlie. I don't fucking know his stick. But, like, Daniel, he seems fucking fine. He seems like he's having the time of his fucking life. All these weird fucking other series revealing all these secrets, helping them solve their puzzles. I haven't seen Daniel be abducted by the cult. I haven't seen Daniel have his parents killed. Like, come on, man. Come on. It's so... I don't even know Chris's last name, but I know Daniel's. He's not trying to protect himself from shit. And it's stupid. It's stupid, and I don't believe him. If there's going to be a fucking twist where it turns out he is a part of the cult, first off, I'm not going to be surprised, because the longer this is going on, the more I'm realizing that everybody's a part of the fucking cult. Which, after a point, yes, okay, that works for a small town kind of a logic, and that's fun and cool and everything. But, like, it's not much of a reveal. It's not much of a reveal anymore, right? Let's see. Chaos says, evil organization, no, myself. Tracked down my manipulative FIL that I was scared of, though. Yes. Oh, okay, see, we've all had weird fucking experiences. And that's something. No way I'd be posting like this in a situation. Freaking. Now, yet again, if they record stuff as things are going on, I don't have an issue with that. The thing that I have an issue with is if it all comes out before something bad happens to them. let's say something happens to Daniel. Let's say Daniel gets killed or disappeared or whatever, and then all these videos come out. That makes more sense to me. But if it comes out while he's still in the potential danger, that's dumb, man. It's so fucking dumb. No, he gets written off. Thank you. Thank you, Ren. I really appreciate that. Honestly, I suspect Alex is part of the cult. You know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Daniel, though, I bet the cult are going to kill him. I bet that'll happen. Yeah, you know what? That could happen. It definitely sounds like he's going to be got rid of because he's these are just random fucking videos. It's just him whining and moaning and whinging and not really helping. And, like, he helped for a bit, of course. He had his purpose, but now it feels like he's the guy just bumming around on somebody's couch in the same fucking house. Like, if he's not going to contribute anything, why is he still here? Just saying. Not that I've ever had that problem. Cough, cough. Yes, I fucking have. We're not going to talk about those stories. I'm only being blunt about it because it's due to a serious allegation against the actor coming to light. Oh, so Daniel as well as Noah. Oh, shit. His character sucks, and thankfully he's not involved past this point. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I will shut up. I feel like there's nothing else in here that's fun. I liked this idea of cheers at first. It could have been a bit fun, but it's long-winded, and I don't feel like we need it. Log entry number 31. Go back over here. Sweating. Does he come to see Alex after what's happened?
Listen, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, Heather.
What the fuck did you do?
What
You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Chris,
what did you
Chris,
do?
Calm down. What the fuck is What is going on?
Don't fucking play dumb with me. You know exactly what the fuck you did.
Very purple this house.
Listen to me.
Oh my God.
Listen to me.
Chris,
Fucking listen to me.
Jesus, Chris, put it down.
What the fuck is going on?
My fucking parents are dead. You fucking killed Alex's parents and mine. Fuck. Fuck. What the fuck did you do?
Chris, I don't know what. Chris, I don't know what's going on. What the? Do you fucking think that I did this?
After we talked to you, this fucking happened. Listen to me. What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what I was fucking warning you about. Oh my God.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Chris.
Fuck. Don't even fucking talk to me.
Oh, Chris.
Are you seriously trying to tell me that you don't know what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's going on.
After a while, Heather managed to calm me down. She seemed very genuine, and at that point, I wanted to be able to trust someone again. Aww.
No. I'm just scared. We gotta get out of here.
What, you mean like right now? Well, fucking Alex was supposed to meet us here, and he hasn't shown up.
I don't know. It's just nothing.
I don't know where the fuck he is. I don't want to leave him
here.
Jesus Christ.
Road trip. Road trip.
Did you hear that?
Let's go.
Jesus.
That was fast. Get him, Chris.
Shit.
Oh, don't.
Oh, come on, come on.
That is a really purple house, isn't it? As an incredibly eccentric house. I wonder if that was like a fucking arched door and stuff. Holy cow, this is, you know what, the more I really get to look at this, like the architecture, style, and everything, I wonder if this was like some kind of a mystic's house at one point, you know? Like I wouldn't be surprised if this place, like, did very bizarro... God, my brain has stopped. I was thinking like, almost like a witch's house, right? Like doing tonics and stuff like that. Obviously, probably not really, but, you know, for funsies, or maybe it was like a museum or something. It's so fucking eccentric. Like, not even just the purple, but even just, like, the styling of the house and the arched door. I mean, that's deliberate. You chose to have that in there. That is not standard. It is a very interesting place. I think it's cool. I'm not trying to bash on the place. I just want to say that clearly. It's just eccentric, not bashing. I think it's cool.
Oh. Shit. Come on. Get up. Go. Sit down. Fuck.
What? Come on, bro.
My God. Just, Chris.
What?
Just
Chris, don't be a dick. It looks like she got shot, man.
There's a hospital.
What? Listen, I can't fucking take you to the hospital. For all we know, they'll fucking follow us and kill you.
Chris, just
I can't take you to the hospital, okay? Listen, we need to find some place where we can treat you. I can treat you. I know first aid.
You know, you can always... I'm not saying do this, but in a lot of movies and TV shows, they always go to, like, a veterinarian, which I'm not saying you can do that, nor that you should, but it is perhaps not a terrible option.
You're gonna be okay. Fucking compress the wound. Press it. I know it hurts. Press the wound. Press on the wound. It'll stop the bleeding. You'll be okay. All right? Just calm down. Please fucking calm down. All right. Let me see the leg. You'll be okay. All right. Shit. I need you to lift your leg. Just a little bit. All right. This'll stop the bleeding. All right. I need it nice and tight. Wrap it around the wound too. All right. Be okay.
I love it too.
Oh my God.
Okay. Fuck. I forgot that. All right. Okay, let me see the leg. Good. Come on, try to... Whatever. Okay. I need to... Shit! Fucking hell. I need to undo this. All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
This is gonna sting.
No.
But We needed to fight infection, okay? Hey, just calm down, calm down, okay?
Oh my god.
Come on. You'll be okay.
This is a very good sequence. Very well acted, very well thought out and shot and stuff. Just wanted to say, really good.
You'll be okay. Dude, where the fuck are you? Why don't you just meet me at Heather's house like I fucking told you? Do you know what just happened? Alright, well, first of all, I don't think Heather was fucking behind... Listen, okay? I don't think it was Heather. I know. I don't think it was Heather. Because she just got fucking shot, that's why. I'm sorry. Shut up, please. Dude. Alright, listen, we'll meet you somewhere, but Heather's in fucking bad shape.
That's very, very interesting point, Jordan. And you know what? I'm 50-50 on it. I am so 50-50, but I agree with you that Alex could potentially be part of the cult. I do. It's a very good point you bring up.
She got shot in the leg. Yeah, alright, we'll meet you there. I'm fucking happy.
Is he meeting us?
He is. I don't...
Chris.
What the fuck is going on, man?
I don't fucking know.
Like, how the fuck did we get here?
By car.
Like, my head's spinning because I don't know what the fuck to do.
I don't fucking know. All I know is we can't fucking stay here all night. I mean, Heather was just fucking shot in the leg. She can't stay out here.
And we can't bring her to a hospital.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck?
You alright?
Sorry. It's like, I can't do anything. I can't, even yelling isn't gonna, like, help. I can't do shit.
Neither of us can, man. I don't know what the fuck to do. I honestly fucking don't.
Like, we need to find somewhere, but we can't do anything. So, we need to find a friend to stay with.
Who the fuck can we trust?
After Jesse, I honestly don't know. We got Daniel.
No fucking way, man. That's gonna be the first place they fucking check.
You're right, I'm retarded.
Plus, how the fuck are we supposed to get up to fucking Providence, man? How much money do you have?
Last time I checked, last paycheck I got. No, in my bank right now, I have around $1,200.
In cash?
No, it's in the bank.
Well, you can't fucking use your card. That's traceable. How much cash do you have in your pocket right now?
You can plan where you're going, withdraw at your origin, like all of it, and then go and don't use the card again. Just saying. Can't trace you after the fact.
Fuck, Chris.
Listen, this is all we have right now. We don't have fucking shit.
$22. That's what we got. And a full tank of gas.
Well, listen, I have some money, so... But this is all we have fucking to live on, man.
How much does Heather have?
I don't know. Do you have anything?
Something's at my house.
Awesome.
We can't go back to her fucking place. Fucking hell. I don't know. I have a...
Grandparents. Uncle.
He lives in fucking Canada. There's no way we can make it there. Is there anyone?
I mean...
We have to fucking stay someplace, man. I have some money, but I do not want to spend it on a fucking hotel, okay? We need that money for gas and for food.
Especially since it's like $100 a night now.
What about... Shit. What? What about,
Good.
That's...
Redact. Good.
I mean, knows the situation, and... I don't know, maybe?
That's good. Redact shit. That's
You know...
good.
We'll think about it. I'll think about that. I mean...
Is there anybody
it's
else?
Holy shit. They, you know... would work. Shit.
So you're thinking...
That's really it.
Heather, Alex, and I have been staying with a friend since August 21st. Names have been removed to protect the identities of those involved. Thank God. That's good. That's so good. Because yet again, I mean, yeah, people could be like, oh, it's convenient. They've always got, like, somebody to trust. Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. My issue is whenever they begin revealing people's identities, because then it can easily kill them off, which can be good plot points, and it could be fun, obviously, for story-wise and narrative purposes, of course. But it feels dumb. If you're in a dangerous situation where people could die, you don't reveal information, right? It just feels silly. So this logically, I love that. Great. Absolutely great. Almost on my second beer.
Daniel Shipman.
Oh, another Daniel 7-minute. Fuck me. There's so much Daniel going on in Act 3. What is this? Okay. So I'm incredibly okay. Let's talk facts here for a minute. I am incredibly tempted to have another beer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've got 2 more that I could do. I will get incredibly drunk if I have all 4 because they're almost 10%. They're high grav, but I'm quite tempted. I laugh every time he appears on the screen. Me too, Jordan. Me too. It's just like fuck, this fucking guy's still around me. Oh my god, you thought the other one was last. That's okay. So my question is, so this is excuse me, I think it's update number 3 is what it was called. Yes, update number 3, realizations. So my question, while I get another beer, potentially 2, because I'm hell diving later on today, so it doesn't matter if I'm drunk right now. I don't give a fuck. It's fun with my dudes. Do we need to watch this one? Do we feel it's relevant? I'm asking the people who know. And if we don't know, I'm happy to go through it and see if there's anything relevant. And if there's not, happy to move on. I might have to flip a coin. And see if I'm going to have those beers. God. You know, it's Friday. I mean, I'm probably going to drink again on Sunday. I'm going over to my buddy's house and we're going to watch the first game of the season for the Falcons. That's not the reason I'm in the States, but just conveniently enough, you know, it lines up really well. Yeah, because we love watching the Falcons. It's we're big Falcons fans since my teenage years. So I always got to support my home team, even though I mean they're English teams that I like as well, based on a variety of factors and stuff. Well, but yeah, big part of my upbringing and throughout my working life was Falcons. So I'm gonna give you 1 minute while I get more beer. And if nobody says anything, we'll watch the video. We'll see how we feel. This is the last Daniel video, you're pretty sure. Okay. If it's the last one, maybe we'll just power through it then. I can agree to that. But I will go get more beer. It's Friday. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm allowed to do it. Right, I'm gonna just disappear off screen for a minute, but you can still hear me. Just because sometimes it's nice thing to bring on the Daniel Shipman Show. We will. Give me just a minute. I'm just gonna grab another beer. This is a good time. People want to go to the toilet or anything. This is the time. I'm only gonna be gone for like a minute. Bring on the Daniel Shipman Show, sometimes featuring Dark Harvest. That's so fucking true, isn't it? It's very funny. It feels weird to now be number 3. I shouldn't really be in the rankings. Well, you chatting, ain't you? Lol, I get what you mean, though. Yeah, the ranking system makes no sense to me. And they try to give you an idea of how it's supposed to work by giving you the question mark thing, which kind of gives you information. You know, it just says top 3 get special badges if your live chat resets every stream. Huh. But then at the same time, like, is it just meant to make chat feel more included? To have a little leaderboard structure? It doesn't really do anything. You know what frustrates me a lot about the YouTube features? So I'm even in like a memberships boot camp at the minute, which is nice. We can learn from other member channels and the partner managers and stuff like that. It's really insightful sometimes. But the biggest thing that we always ask and we almost never get information on is the fact that when it comes to gifting memberships, because we're allowed to do that per month, we can gift up to a number of memberships, which is cool. But we don't get to pick who it goes to, which is really dumb. And they said it's on their list, but I don't think it's ever going to get fixed. Like, it'd be because then at least you can, you can take advantage of the leaderboard structure. You could be like, oh, okay, I'll reward whoever's the top. They can get a free membership for a month. Like, why not? Or you could do so much more if you could pick. I could be like, oh, I might have mods, and I might make sure they can always have a membership or something. There's all these things that we could do with it, and it's counterintuitive. It's counterintuitive is what it is. Let's see. A lot of it is just about Daniel's life and personally. You'd skip. Okay, I'm happy to. I'll tell you what. Because this is if this is his last video, we'll watch it. Because I've got more beer anyway. I don't care. Jordan says, I just mean as a guest for the stream, one of the co-hosts. If I'm in the rankings by the end, you should skip over me and go from the before said. Of course, if this week we decide to still stick with the top 3 thing, we can. I'm depending on the time, we might be able to. We'll see. I feel like I have to kind of play around with stuff. But yet again, that's the thing about all this, isn't it? It's figuring out what works, what doesn't, and all that stuff. Chaos says, encourages engagement in theory, spam in practice. Yeah, you know what? I agree. And I think it's fine as a system. I just wish there was more that we as the creators could do with it. Because we have zero control over it. It's not like I could be like, oh, wow, let's do a quick quiz or something. If somebody gets the right answer, I'm going to give them some XP to help them with their leaderboard thing. There's so much we could do with it if they were to let us do it. But they don't always listen to us, right? And it's crazy because I've been to one networking event where I was able to give them some feedback on a variety of things. And yet again, I'm part of the boot camp where I can give them, yet again, specific feedback. I can't give them feedback about everything. And that's the problem. I haven't found. I suppose I could contact my partner manager or community manager more often. Of course, I probably could. I don't know who that is. I do not know who my partner manager is. I've been a partner for well over a year. I do not know who my partner manager is. Apparently, everybody gets one. If I have one, I do not know who it is. I never received an email about getting one. Nowhere in my YouTube studio is there one. I don't know who is my direct connection with YouTube. I do not have that. Which is a bit wild, if you ask me. How are they supposed to figure out what all features we believe as creators there should be? How do we provide feedback? And there is a kind of a feedbacky area, but it's not as detailed or as full as you might think. It's like one of those little boxes that give you a limited amount of, text and everything. It's not great. It's not great. It doesn't even seem consistent. Cough, blueberry cough. That's a great point. That is such a great point. Although blueberry is not in the rankings at the moment, but we did figure that out last time actually, and I give you a bit of insight. So usually I schedule these streams on like the Monday, so that way you can see it throughout the entire week that it's there, it's scheduled and stuff. I didn't do that this week. We literally went live the moment it went live. There was no schedule, there was nothing about it. So people couldn't go into this lobby early. Blueberry has no XP here. But before, when it was scheduled, Blueberry, we found out, because conveniently before I start the live stream, I could see previous people entering in their chats and stuff. And he would go in throughout the week randomly in this scheduled stream, and he just punch in some text chats. It was usually like just one letter at a time. He'd just spam it for a bit. He'd just hang out for a little bit, and it would give him XP even before the live stream started. It's fucking naughty, isn't it? It's naughty. Very naughty. But clever. He's rigging the system. So, good for him. Anyway, we will watch Daniel. I've got 7 minutes of drinking beer. But going from none to first was weird. Yeah. You were not wrong. You were not wrong about that. Oh, man. Okay, so update number 3, realizations. What was update number 2? Was that Cheers? No, because Cheers was just Cheers. You know what? Daniel's timeline is confusing anyway. It's fine. Let's see how this goes.
Personal records, September 2013. Now, after my last video, I got to thinking about a few things, mainly about the questions I proposed in that last video. Why I've really been able to stick around for this long, why I've been kind of uncontested in where I am now and what I'm doing. Essentially why I've been able to last this long. On a hunch, I went to who I will refer to as Mr. Pink. He's essentially my tech guy, the person that I go through for tech-related requests, though he also holds all my records of past clients, all the information about them that we had, all the information that they wanted, etc., etc. Now, I was really only looking for anything that could have possibly stood out of the ordinary, any trends, any patterns, anything. I wasn't really sure if I was going to find anything or if I really expected to find anything. That's the thing, though. We found an entire slew of clients, all supposedly different people, who wanted a specific set of information about a person.
What? What? You cannot. So 2 videos ago, he so quickly was all like, she's new movies, she's new fairy tale, blah, 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 blah. I mean, maybe not exactly bashing guns, but bashing the idea of protecting himself for fucking stupid reasons. Never once mentioning that he had a gun, so clearly between then and now he got a gun. And he's nonchalantly playing it off like it's just normal. Which I suppose, yes, in America it is, of course, but like, I hope he says something about, like, yes, I decided to get some protection.
Now, all these people happen to be from New Jersey. That's not strange enough. At the time, not information I really wanted to release to the client I was, performing my duties for. But
I appreciate him having a
they
holster.
are all people that were most likely in the order themselves. Now, this information, these clients,
You have a
spread out
permit?
enough. That's not something I really would have noticed
You have a-
unless I were to do exactly what I
You
did.
can still
and
carry
look for
permit?
these trends. Now, that information posed a few questions right off the bat. One being, who had the time, resources to look into potential members of the order as much as they had been, which really the only conclusion I've been able to come up for that is the order itself. Now, if the order's been looking into itself, that raises another question. Why? Why would the order be looking into its own members? And the really only logical conclusion for that answer is if the order had been trying to figure out who's in the members of the Sixth Enclave. For those who don't remember, the Sixth Enclave are the douchebags who have made multiple attempts on Chris and Alex's life and don't give a shit about the rest of the order's laws and rules, I guess. Now, if this information is true, that means that Jacob's in a bit tougher in that spot than I had originally expected, because if he or the order is coming to me, of all people, to try to sneakily find out about their own members, especially after the Lawrence incident, after what just happened recently and what he pulled, and now this, it looks like he's grasping at straws now. So, essentially, what that information means, however, and as much as I really don't like to admit to it, or like to say it, is that the Order has been using me for their own ends meet, but it does explain a few things. It explains why I've been met with little to no resistance for this long, and why I've been able to continue on as I have been. But simply, they have a use for me now. I guess I'll take it as it is. However, the more I thought about it, the more I realized this sort of provides a unique opportunity for me. Because if you think about it, there are one of two things that Jacob and the rest of the Order would do if they figured out who is in this Sixth Enclave.
Is he just going for like a casual stroll, deciding to do a vlog? Okay.
One is that they'll just silently take them out of the picture, remove them, get rid of the issue. Or two, and the more likely option, is that Jacob will make a spectacle out of it. He'll use this enclave as an example to the rest of the Order to kind of put things, back in place.
Oh, wow! Good to see you, my dude.
You know what? He'll probably even use some religious scare tactics behind it. But if you think about it, one of the major
That's a good
threats to Chris
shot.
and Alex right now is this Sixth
That shot.
Enclave. If they are kind of taken out of the picture, the rest of the Order can't lethally touch them, and the really only threat that remains for them, in terms of lethal, is their god. So,
You're right, Jordan. You're right.
having the Sixth Enclave figured out who is in it and taken care of provides a lot of help for the two of them. The reason why I say this presents me with a unique opportunity, and it does, is that if I were to continue going on as I have been, doing what I've been doing, and if I were to help figure out who is in the Sixth Enclave, then that eliminates a giant threat to Chris and Alex. Now, I'm sure they don't want to use me for help, and I sure as fuck don't want to help them. But we both get something big out of this. Now, I'm originally thinking of keeping this footage as my own personal documents, own thoughts, whatnot, because frankly, I don't know what would happen if I did release this, what the Order would do, and more importantly,
how the Sixth Enclave would react. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the Sixth Enclave wouldn't be able to come after me. Why, you may ask? What do you think would happen if all of a sudden you had members of a particular group, chapter, enclave, just heading up and coming over to New England, the Northeast, and then all of a sudden, either stuff happens with me or they hear about it? That immediately pins who's in your enclave. So the way I see it, this might actually stir things up in my favor. Yes, there are consequences to releasing that I know this information and putting that out there, but the rewards might just be worth it. Yes, I'm at the drop point already. I'm just waiting on you. Yeah, well, I've got places to be and things to do. Well, I don't like these public drop points just as much as anyone else, but we gotta get it done, so.
It's not exactly a regular public drop point.
Actually, you know what? Humor me. Can you put to the third variation for me? What? No, nothing's wrong. For now. Nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? That was quite fun. That was quite a fun little video. I have to be completely honest. I didn't mind that one from Daniel. I think Jordan put it best. It was a lot of interesting transition cuts. A lot of it was a fair bit of monologuing, but it was kind of fun, and it was interesting, and it felt a little bit more engaged than some of the other ones that felt just kind of like a bemoaning. No, this is good. I thought that was quite good. I was half expecting him to jump. I was half expecting him to go up to the end of this tall fucking spire tower, wherever the fuck he's gone. It looks like communication tower. Not a fire watch tower, I'll tell you that much. And I thought he was going to put the camera down at one point, reveal something, and then, like, you know, like fucking fall off an edge or something. That would have been insane. I would have been shocked by that. But I agree with you. I know what you mean. Hell in the Woods, good to see you back. Don't know how they'd film that. What, him jumping? It's not impossible. You just leave the camera in a spot and you fake it. It's not impossible if you have the right kind of people and you have a way to make it safe. Of course. But still. Anyway, so it looks like we're back on the boys. Yep, DarkHarvest00. The last 3 months, part 1. Part 1. So clearly stuff's going on. So I believe this is when they've admitted and they've agreed that they need to lay low. They've linked up with Heather, and they're going to figure out what they can do. And I'm guessing this is a 3-month period, right? Where that starts to whatever now, right? So really excited about this. That's Jordan. Leave. Jordan's in the chat. Hell in the Woods. Jordan is in the chat because he's having some technical difficulties. We both are, to be fair, on certain things. So I can't have him on the stream. It's a bit of a shame. We'll figure out it all for next time. That's the thing is, I should have had more time today to prepare. I had about 15 minutes, which is not enough time. So, because we were picking up a cat gate. It's a long story. It's at the start of the stream if you want to listen to it. Anyway, yes, Jordan is him. Yes, that is my brother, Jordan Dooling. That is him in the chat. So, don't be shy. He is here. We're still doing what we do best to the best of our abilities. It's just you're stuck with my stupid face and my stupid monologuing while I continue drinking Golden Monkey, watching Dark Harvest, which to be fair, I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying so far. I'm really excited to see where this is going to continue going because now it's really ramped up. It's really ramped up. And if this is only Act 3 and there's a 4th act and now there's new videos, stuff is going down. I need to catch up. Just call me Jason. Don't have to say Hell in the Woods. Okay. But I'm going to call you Hell in the Woods because that's what it says on your YouTube, so that way people aren't confused as to who I'm talking to. I can call you Jason, but I will also still refer to you as Hell in the Woods, just to be on the safe side. So, yeah. Anyway, the last 3 months, part 1. Let's go. 117?
Hey,
John.
Get her in.
where am I putting her?
Put her in the kitchen. Put her in the kitchen on the table.
They've already... No, it's fine. It's fine. Go with it. Let me not say what I'm gonna say yet.
On the table.
Just lay her down. Elevate the leg. Elevate the leg.
I know.
Get the chair. Get the chair. Okay. All right. Just stay here. Stay here for now.
The bandage just fell off.
She was shot.
Listen.
Dude, stop. Okay.
We need help.
We need help.
I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck to do.
We need to get her to a hospital now.
No, we
cannot fucking get her
to the hospital. That's
It's a long story, I know, but we can just fucking talk about it later. What we need is help. We need help right now.
Do you know any
Well, that leg.
doctors?
Like that
Do
leg.
you have a relative that's like a doctor?
No, I don't have any relatives who are doctors. That leg is fucked up.
I know.
Like, did you guys even clean it? That's disgusting.
I tried.
Chris did what he could. But point is, we need someone to operate on her.
All right, well, actually know a guy. He's not really a surgeon or a doctor, but he's in med school, and he's the
Jesus
best.
Christ, are you
he's the
serious?
He's the best I've got. He's the best I got. Otherwise, we're fucked, and this girl could very well die. Because that shit is gonna get infected.
I know.
So it's
Well,
either
we don't-
Do you have painkillers or something? You gotta give her something.
I might have painkillers. Well, look, I'll have to check in a minute for him. But
How experienced is this guy? Like, I don't want
He's
some
only-
random freaking stranger operating on her.
he's only been in med school for a couple of years.
Call him.
Call him.
Yeah,
Call him
if we can't get a doctor, he's the best I got.
Listen, it's fine. We'll take our chances. We can't go to a hospital, though.
You just talk to him, okay? Just here.
All right, hold on. Alex, take this. I don't know. She's been in and out.
I spoke with Matt's friend for about 20 minutes trying to convince him to operate on Heather's leg. He was very hesitant, but eventually he agreed to do it for the $526 that we had on us, and under the condition that he remain anonymous. Well, at least we know how much you paid him.
Out of consciousness. I think she has a fever. She had the chills before, so.
If we took my car, wouldn't they be able to track me down or something like that? Like, how do we know that how do they know they didn't follow us?
Listen, I don't know. We can't worry about that kind of shit right now, man.
No, but what if they did? We're fucked. Like, what happens after this? What happens when she does, get, after the bullet, What are we gonna do then? We can't just mooch off Matt.
You guys can stay here as long as you need.
I don't know.
I just feel bad that we kind of dragged him into this.
Listen, there's nothing else we could fucking do.
Oh, it's fine, dude. It's okay.
Isn't that the same Matt who worked at the school or whatever? He looks quite different, but he sounds the same. But basically because his hair was up here, but now it's all down here. It's a terrible joke, I'm sorry. Was he not already a part of this from the get-go, though? I mean, maybe not exactly as directly involved with the Chris and Alex situation, but yeah, that's what I thought, Ren. That's what I thought. So it's not like he wasn't involved at all, period. Might be, I do remember him having notable eyebrows, too. Yeah. Yeah, so Ren is confirmed. That is the same guy that they met at the school and everything.
Seriously, I mean it. You guys can stay here as long as you need to. All three of you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Boy.
Go check on her.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Listen, Alex, we can't think selfishly right now. We don't know if Heather's gonna be okay.
I'm just concerned for the long run, that's all.
Listen, so am I, but we don't have to deal with that right fucking now. Now is not the fucking time. I feel like you're being a little paranoid right now. I don't think these people are the fucking CIA.
I just hope she doesn't die on my table. It's gonna be hard to explain to the landlord why there's a dead girl on my kitchen table.
Well, you're not gonna leave her there if she dies. Come on, Matt. Don't be stupid.
Is that supposed to be funny? There's a girl actually dying on your table. You know that, right?
I'm sure she's gonna be fine. I'm just trying to lighten the tension a little bit, alright? You know, I'm not accustomed to people bringing people with bullets in their knees into my house.
Yeah, no, if Matt's
Jesus. I think she'll be alright. The bleeding is going down.
The bleeding is going down.
I think she's unconscious again. It's alright, it's alright. She'll get some sleep. I mean, it's been disinfected. It'll be alright. Yeah, it has to be alright.
In the days that followed, we talked about attempting to start new lives, assuming new identities, changing how we look, and finding somewhere to live on our own. There's a weird spacing in some of these. You see this? It's kind of strange. After M's is a weird space. Me when anything goes wrong, basically. August 24th. Is he seriously playing Zelda right now?
Alright guys, I have for you right here
What's up?
3 new identities. Birth certificates.
Who's?
Chris, you are Jonathan Casey. Alex, you are now Kevin.
Why would you put it in the video? Why would you put it in the video? You could... Okay. They could have had the first part where 3 new identities. Don't reveal the identities in the video. Because if the cult are watching you through the videos, which there's a chance they are, because why wouldn't they? It tells them a whole lot of information.
Jones and Heather, you are... Yes, Kevin Jones. And Heather...
Thank you, Jordan. I super appreciate that reference. That's fucking great.
Heather, you are now Ann Collins.
This is Heather?
Yes.
Heather.
I have a friend.
You have a point, Ren. You have a very good point. This is uploaded after the fact. In which case, fair. But we don't know that immediately. I mean, yeah, we know the last 3 months, but how do we know that they haven't been got during these 3 months? We do not know what all happened. So it's let's say they haven't. You wouldn't put this out because then they can find them again, right? Like, it's tricksy. Yet again, we don't know, but you and probably others do know beyond the fact. But logically thinking, I'm like, I don't know that they're okay. I don't know that they've dealt with the situation at this point. So I find it risky that they're revealing all this information until we know what's going on. I think it's good if they reveal a lot of things after the fact when we know they're fine, because then we get to learn the story. But if they're revealing it before things have been resolved, this is risky.
Used to sell these kinds of documents on the Silk Road. I got them for $500 each. Normally these cost $10,000 each. Jesus. But with these, you guys should be able to...
Who the fuck does Matt work with? Bringing up Silk... I mean, look, yes, were there fake identification things in the Silk Road? Of course, I'm sure there were, especially when merchants had to go into a variety of settlements and towns and stuff where they probably weren't allowed based on the color of their skin or their religious affiliations and stuff like that. Of course, yes, but like, what a fucking strange reference to make. And also, he got fake IDs that normally would cost $10,000 down to $500. That's an insane discount. He might as well just say, I'm the one who does this.
Stay under the radar for a little while longer.
While we're starting over?
Thank you, Jordan. I agree.
Everything.
I fucking agree.
You know, there's no going back.
I can talk to my friend, see if he can maybe hook you up with some other documents. That's what
Really? Like driver's license and shit? But
That's
we
what
can't pay for this.
I have a job. I go to work every day. You know, I do have, you know, some income. So,
Thank you, Matt.
yeah, no problem. And you might even be able to start over entirely.
We might, you know, with new identities, we might be able to start, maybe find jobs around here.
I feel like, you know, if
I'm
we're
just
out in
trying to look
public,
at them.
though, you know, you're putting a bullseye on your back.
And you're my friends, and I'm more than glad to help you. And I'm sorry
Is that an Okami shirt? Fucking love that.
it's gotten to this point.
How are you feeling?
I mean, my leg's so sore. My ass is sore.
That's a bit. I don't know what to make of that information. The leg, I understand. The ass, is it because she's been laid down for a long time? I don't know. September 8th.
I gotta make this quick because I do need to go to work.
All right, yeah, sure. What's up, man?
When I said you guys could stay here for as long as you needed,
Mhm.
I meant it. Really, you can stay here for as long as you need.
I know, I really appreciate that.
Getting you those birth certificates
Mhm.
and the other documents has kind of left me without any rent for this month. And I hate to ask, but you guys gotta give me some kind of money or something.
But we don't have anything. We gave all of our money to your friend.
If I don't pay the rent, we're all screwed.
I...
We don't have anywhere to live then. Like, I wouldn't be asking if this wasn't such a big deal.
Come to think of it, I mean, there's one person I can ask, but
Really.
I'm not sure if he'd even give us anything, because we kind of are not on great terms. I mean, we're okay, but I'll try. I can't make any promises,
That's
though,
all
so...
I can ask. If it doesn't, we'll figure something else out. It's just, this is... You know, and I hate asking you guys.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's alright.
Okay. I gotta pee, but we're gonna keep this playing because I can hear it in my head as well. And as long as I don't miss anything visually, I think it'll be fine. So... yeah. Nick! Nick is back. Good to see you, Nick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep it playing. I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna pee.
I'll try. I'll give him a call.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Hey. Hey, Noah, how you been?
I've been pretty good. And how have you been, sir?
I've been a lot better. This is...
Any reason why you're calling me right now?
Yeah, this is kind of hard for me to ask, but recently me and Alex have been through a lot. Both of our parents were murdered. And since then, we've been staying at a friend's place, but we have absolutely no money. We don't have anything, and
Okay, I see where this is going.
No, I'm serious. I'm fucking serious. We don't have anything. We could be out on the street if we don't pay rent.
I mean, like, shit. I see what's happening here. I posted a fucking video where I just come upon this magical fucking money. I mean, I'd be happy to give it to you if it was my money, but it's not. I don't know who the previous owner is. So, to be frank, I kind of don't believe you, dude.
Listen, do you want me to fucking prove it?
Sure, if you can, somehow.
I have video, and I could fucking post it if you really fucking want to see it, but I don't want to fucking see that again. But listen, fuck it, okay? I'll do it. If that means that you're gonna give me some of that money, I will fucking do it, because I don't want to fucking live on the street right now. The only reason I'm asking is because I know you just fucking happened upon a shit ton of money.
Yeah, of course.
So, I really don't think it would be that big a deal just to throw us like $1,000 or something.
Just to make sure, because my trust is running real thin right now. Between everybody, not just you guys. And I still like you guys.
Sorry, I had to feed the cats.
We have similar issues. So, you know what, just post those videos. I wanna make sure that you're not lying to me.
You know what? Fine, I'll do that.
After calling Noah Maxwell, I compiled the footage from August 20th together. It was incredibly difficult. I had a few panic attacks as I edited the videos. Ooh. Oh god, you guys are having a bit of chat while I've been gone. Let's see, anything important? This would also explain why they're showing this footage now. If Matt turns out to be in the cult, then yeah, protecting his identity no longer matters and their new identities are compromised. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Good thinking, Jordan. You guys gotta get jobs. Yeah, right. And then Nick making his beautiful appearance again. You'll never guess the person, he says. I hope it's Daniel. You won't. Christ. Is it Nate himself? That'd be weird. That'd be so weird if I knew these guys. I don't, so. Jordan, that's what he's guessing wrong. Why do you only call me when something's wrong? Why do you ever just want to hang with me, Chris? Look, Noah. Look. We don't like you. My friend doesn't like you. Nick says, context from Tribe 12. Future Noah gave present Noah a suitcase containing $100,000. Okay. So there's a level of time travel in the Tribe 12 stuff, and Future Noah decided to give himself $100,000. It's weird context. Like, I don't know what to... But this is the only good thing he does ever is red. I want to post it on r/thanks, I hate it. I'm so lucky to have you guys. You really brighten my day with some of this shit. It's amazing. Yeah, Tribe 12 has the time travel stuff. Okay, I didn't know. I remember watching maybe like 2 or 3 videos of Tribe 12, and I just remember not really getting into it. But I mean, we're talking years back when I was getting into the Marble Hornet stuff, mostly getting in because of Jordan, and so because of that, I remember we watched a bit of Everyman Hybrid back then. I remember we watched a bit of Tribe 12. There might have been another one. I don't remember. I'm not sure. But yeah, clearly there's a lot more going on than even I know, and that's the beauty of this. Is it's for some of you it's revisiting it, and for me and some others it's for the first time, and so it's interesting to get a lot of this context from you guys who do know, because for us we're like, what the fuck? Does that mean we have to now watch these other things? It's really great that we don't really have to, because some of them I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch Tribe 12 and some of these other ones, you know. But I mean, yet again, if there's no controversy, I'm down. But if there is, like, we want to avoid that shit to be safe. How do they time travel? What this universe version? Yeah, you got a great question. But I'm not really worried about the Tribe 12 stuff. Anyway, moving on to whatever's next. When I closed my eyes, I could still see my father's body. Even now as I type this, I have a knot in my stomach. I'll post more footage soon. Yeah, so that's good. Part 2, October 31st. Hey, Halloween, baby! Look at all the... Oh my god, you got some fucking... Is that some straight bourbon right there, boy? You got some Glace de something. I can't quite tell what that one is, but I know. You got some Rebel Yell. Hell yeah, boy!
This really helped. Yeah. Happy
Rebel
Halloween,
Yell.
Happy fucking Halloween.
Oh my god.
We are alive.
That's straight bourbon, boy.
Oh my
Hey guys, hey, guess what I just found out today?
What?
They found my mom's body. It was on the highway.
No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
just tossed
The
it.
fuck?
They went through all that trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They just fucking tossed it.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I know that now. She's been missing.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Have that closure.
Your dad was the coolest.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys doing anything up here? Lead.
Yeah, I don't see enough of the label to figure that one out. But I mean, it could be another whiskey. It's hard to tell, but this for sure is Rebel Yell, because it does tell you down here, and also a little bit up here. That's Rebel Yell whiskey.
Oh,
Oh man.
you guys smoking doobies up here?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Your dad was the coolest.
Yeah.
I miss my folks though.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't miss my fucking dad at all.
Yeah. What was he
Damn.
like? What was he like?
It's just such a cold fucking person.
It is a Billy Idol song. You're right,
Yeah.
Nick.
It was just like, it felt like he wasn't even living with us.
I wonder why the fuck.
I would have
all
rather
of a
had a
sudden-
dad that joked around with me. Not just fucking hit me for talking back.
Damn.
You serious?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah.
Guy's a fucking asshole.
Now we have everyone seeing us.
Yeah.
At least people have been with us for
No worries,
over
Nick,
2
no worries.
years.
Is that thing fucking on?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's on.
No way.
Let me look.
No way.
Bye,
Let me
people.
Let me look. Oh
Some
shit, it
beer?
is. Hey, look. I must have left it on.
Did you fucking put it on?
No, dude, no. Not
No, I think I left it on. It
Cheers
was on
to
before.
the people who've been with us for over 2 years.
Alright. Gonna be 3 in
About to be 3.
a month. Yeah.
About to be 3 in a month.
No
Yeah,
way.
man.
Yeah, about to be 3. We started this shit, and
It's turning out
dear.
great. for you
yeah,
guys.
it's turning out really great. We're gonna start putting this to film festivals soon. Jonathan, you don't look like a fucking
Wait,
Jonathan.
that's I forgot. That's your name, Jonathan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kevin Smith. Wait,
Kevin Jones.
Kevin
not
Jones.
Smith Jones. There's no more beer, by the way.
Oh, I'm so sorry you have to drink Guinness by the bottle. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I don't understand it. Like, you're such a lightweight, but you can keep on drinking.
Yep, I'm a lightweight.
I swear to God, if you spill that, I'm going to kill you.
Stop. We got Matt said he'd buy more.
Stop.
Are you gonna drink the whole
I
fucking bottle?
swear to God.
That was my dad's favorite bourbon.
Yeah.
One last sip.
Yeah, sure.
Just really quick.
Do we really need to show everyone me taking a shot?
Yeah. Were you, are you
Wait, I
scared?
thought you were in the lightweight.
You scared?
You scared, man?
Sound like you
Are you
sound like
scared on
that
Halloween?
bully in high school.
I'm fucking.
You scared little guy? That's fucking disgusting.
The burn means it works. You look like you're in so much pain right now. Are you alright?
It's gross.
Is it?
And the
Are
Pepsi
you
was
alright?
flat.
Oh, that's
Hey,
all kinds
whiskey's
of
fine.
shit.
I had double.
That fucking
unlock.
blows.
Good shit. No, it's not good.
Sure it was.
Either. Nope.
Sure it was.
No one.
Well, the Pepsi, whatever.
Yeah. I think that's what
Mm.
Didn't your fucking dad ever teach you how to drink?
he's the one who really got me into, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I only met your dad a couple times.
He's a very quiet guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't really talk much. He's really funny though when he does.
Mm.
My mom didn't really care for what I did. You know. A lot of stuff.
Sorry.
Really didn't.
She fondling his knee? What is she doing?
Works all the time. He's never home. It's just kind of depressing when you think about it. When you think about, reflect back on what you had. I'm almost happy to be Kevin Jones right now.
Don't say that.
Hey, you know what? That might be, a good way to look at it, because we're not getting our old lives back. So, why focus on it? Fuck it. Oh, you never met Greg. Holy shit.
Seriously, Greg was one of our best friends.
Yeah, I knew him for fucking half my life.
Yeah.
He was a really great guy.
And, we'd always go to his place and just chill, a lot of the times after school.
There's no more beer?
No, we fucking said that before. There's no beer.
It's all good. It's all good. It's not all good.
You're such a bitch.
It's not all good.
Yo, you alright? Like, you've been kind of quiet for a little while.
I'm good.
You sure?
Do you want me to get you a water?
No, I'm about to pull a Daniel Shipman.
I'm doing a monologue. Ooh, oh, because of the puking. Oh, don't show the. Come on, don't show the. Ew.
Dude, shit. Alright. Oh, Okay. Yes.
It's not fucking good.
Yes, dude. Down. Here.
You're right, Jordan. That'd be pretty fucking funny. You're right. I'm about to go pull a Daniel Shipman and go just fucking puke.
Alex, please.
I'm not laying down. I'm staying right here.
It's horribly funny.
Right, dude. It's okay. You're gonna be okay.
Extortion's gonna.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. It was fine before. It'll be fine now. Okay?
Alex made a fairly quick recovery and felt fine a few days later. However, he never mentioned seeing what the camera picked up. Oh, the fact that we could see Slender Man at bits and pieces. I didn't know there's more dialogue. Jesus. At the time, I had no idea that thing was ever in the apartment. When I reviewed this footage, I was both frightened and confused. Why didn't it kill us like it killed Greg? It feels like it's just toying with us at this point. November 3rd. Chris! You have a hangover for like 3 days? What the fuck, bro?
Hello?
Nice pajamas.
Oh.
Let me first off say that I'm extremely sorry. I saw the videos you posted, blog entry 30 and 31. And,
Is that Noah? Sounds like
what happened. There's nothing you can do at this point.
well, there is something I can do. I know that the money that I have is not exactly, it's not exactly mine to give, I think, but, I'm willing to give you
Well, hang on. So, from my understanding of the context, future Noah gave present Noah the $100,000. How is that not his money to give if it was he himself who gave him the money? There might be something I'm missing, which is fair enough. But to my understanding of the current context, how is it not his money to give?
I should have never got to the order. That was a
You don't think President Noah knows yet? Oh, okay. That could be the case, yeah.
put you guys in much more danger. And I think just knowing that I've directly contributed to your parents, like seeing you find your dad, fuck dude. I don't even know what to say at this point about it.
Me neither. But yeah, thank you.
Just give me an address so I can send the money to and I'll send it out.
sure.
can
All right,
Western
I'll do
Union
that.
it.
Thanks again, though. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
You have options. Probably shouldn't mail it.
I honestly didn't know that these guys delivered it this early in the morning.
Yep.
So worried about money, pays for delivery.
Breakfast. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to do this anymore.
Do what? Eat
No.
disco fries?
No. I mean...
No, unless they've got, like, fake jobs at this point or something, you know.
What even are fucking disco fries?
How long do you think we can live at Matt?
He said we could stay as long as we
Yeah,
want.
but like I said before, how long is that? I don't want to live here for the rest of my life in fear. I feel like we should do something.
Do something?
Yeah.
Like what?
So we don't have to hide anymore.
What do you mean?
No, you guys are way too cozy over here.
Hey.
I don't want to live my life this way either.
Well,
I'm just
Me
saying.
fucking either, man. I mean,
you guys seem really, cozy.
We don't really have options, so.
I was actually
Social
thinking
things.
of something.
Boardwalk
Yeah.
Empire.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys won't like it though.
All right, so we do have to take a moment here because you dissect a little bit of what's happening, the little sequencing here. So the 3 months, part 1 and part 2, a fair bit has happened. They've moved in with Matt, who we know is from the from their weird kind of school encounter where they were looking for somebody inside of a I think it was an elementary school. I'm not entirely sure, but I remember there's like a pool and all kinds of weird stuff, and there was nobody else there except for Matt. Clearly, he was the one they were meant to meet. And Matt at the time had hair on his head, not on his beard. Whereas in this version, because he had Against the Future, people change appearances. No hair on head, beard instead. Beautiful eyebrows regardless. And Matt, totally reasonable, totally understanding dude. Stay as long as you like. I'm going to even help you get fake IDs, fake birth certificates. You can start whole new lives. Matt, weirdly, is the saving grace of the weird Bizarro situation, and it's confusing. It's incredibly confusing that suddenly they're utilizing this friend who seems to have incredibly powerful connections, and yet they didn't use him before. Is that not strange? I don't know. I feel like it is. But I need to catch up with chat because there's some really good points that have been brought up. So Nick was mentioning, because yet again I was talking about why show the barf in the toilet. They showed it to show that it was blood he threw up and not just normal vomit. Hard to tell from the video. It was easier to tell when he was saying he threw up blood, which yet again would have been enough. That would have been enough, especially with the Slender Man cut thing and, the weird distortion. That all would have been convincing enough. You didn't need to show a toilet to kind of prove it, but I can understand why they chose to do it. That's fair. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why. Jordan says, I don't think President Noah knows yet that it's from Future Noah. We're talking about the money. And so, yet again, I don't really know much about Tribe 12 besides the 2 episodes I've seen, and then the also cameos we've seen in Noah, and also the levels of controversy that have gone on with him in the situation. I don't know exactly the full situation of that, but I'm happy to not touch it if we have issues with it, which is fine by me. And yeah, I agree, maybe that's the case, but then Nick goes on to say not exactly his, because Noah doesn't know if the money is stolen or fraudulent or anything. Present Noah knows it was future Noah, the Firebrand, and that he should trust Firebrand, but doesn't know if he could. Ren's favorite part is coming up in a few minutes. Oh, that's awesome. So in the Tribe 12 world, they also went with the Firebrand Guardian Voyeur thing. So them and Everyman Hybrid are really connected. It's a really weird thing to do in my hands right now. And that means that there would have been quite a connection. So basically, these 3 would have all been really well connected because they all went with similar ties, I would have assumed. At least when it comes to the motif of the Firebrand, Voyeur, and Guardian. But I feel like unless they truly go for what that is, it doesn't really help the story. Like with Everyman Hybrid, they mention it, they bring it up, they have you think about what their roles are, and in a way they kind of play them. But if I'm honest with you, at the end of the cycle that we saw, I still don't really know if the roles were what we thought they were, nor if they were incredibly relevant to change anything. So I don't know if that's going to make much of a drastic difference when it comes to, to what we're seeing here. Not sure. Is stupid funny scene like Slenderman after a bath? Oh, the bath man. That was quite funny, yeah. But it was actually a cult member, I believe. I don't think it was actually Slenderman, but we thought it was, and it was hilarious. Nick says, no, Tribe 12 has a collective, and just so happened by pure coincidence to give a member, Future Noah, named Firebrand. That's a really weird coincidence. That's a really weird... Firebrand is not just a normal term, all right? It's not a normal term, unless you're going through fucking classic literature, and maybe some other avenues and still, to name things that's you don't go into a job and they have a firebrand. You don't go into a variety of maybe a museum, or maybe yet again an archival collection. You don't go into most things and there is a firebrand. It's not a coincidence. There is nothing coincidental about this. I could be wrong, but it is strange. Tribe 12 Firebrand and Everyman Hybrid Firebrand are completely different things. Are they? Are they? Because I don't believe that. It's a really weird coincidence. You're right, but it's just a coincidence. I do not believe that. As people at the time who were collaborating with each other, I do not believe it was a coincidence that they never once mentioned what was going on with their stories to each other, and one of them decided to take that idea from another one. I do not believe that. I believe they did talk to each other. I believe they shared ideas. I believe they collaborated on a number of things. And I believe that they might not be in the same way connected, but I do believe that they thought, oh, you know what? I like the sound of that. I'm going to use that in my story. I believe that's what's happened. I don't think it's a coincidence, but it's not meant to be like a one-to-one relationship, more like referential. Okay, that's fair. Well, one is Future Noah, one is Evan. Is Evan the firebrand, though? That's the question. That's the question in the argument. Right? Because there are theories that Evan is not the firebrand. And I think it's incredibly debatable. It's incredibly debatable about the roles that they played, but even so, when it comes to the Everyman Hybrid world, I do believe like thematically it's two different characters. Well, of course they're two different characters, but and from two completely different, franchises, that might not be the right word, from two completely different stories, if you will. And I'm not saying that there only could be one firebrand per universe or something like that. But clearly, these guys exist in somewhat the same universe because they can talk to each other, they can meet up with each other, they can collaborate in a variety of ways. But that doesn't mean there's only one firebrand in the universe. All right? It's like saying there's only one champion in a universe. That's not always true. It works per story, but because they're all still connected in a way, it just feels iffy. It just feels so iffy that Future Noah is also a firebrand. And yes, that might be a title for his role in whatever fucking organization he's part of. I obviously don't know the Tribe 12 stuff. But it's too coincidental to be just a coincidence. It's insane. I think we could agree. They've shared ideas. They both like the sound of that title. They've both used it. That's not a coincidence. That is creative choice from both parties. One of them can't gatekeep the term. It's not a coincidence. They work together. in some way, shape, or fashion, or they know of each other and they chose to use it as well. It's like how multiple series use the Slender Man. That's not a coincidence. That is a choice. All right? Now, granted, yes, is this my opinion? Of course. I could very well be wrong. And I will admit if I'm wrong. But this is a lot of coincidentals. And I'm like, yeah, that becomes too fishy in my opinion. Too fishy. Nick says, yes, that was the ultimate conclusion. Vinny is Voyeur, Evan is Firebrand, Jeff is Guardian. Looking up when a certain Tribe 12 video was posted. Okay. Ren says, I think there's some merit in the idea that these SV stories are all just reiterations of the same core concept and archetypal roles. Well, yet again, then doesn't it depend on, obviously, the, I suppose you could say the rules of the series. You could say it's the rules of the Slender Man. But it's all arbitrary, isn't it? It all depends on the certain stories that are choosing to be told. For all we know, Everyman Hybrid, the rules that are going on in their story could happen in an entirely different story. But that doesn't mean they're the same, right? So it really depends. It really depends. But I don't know. Hell in the Woods says, after this, I'm watching the live from last week because I missed a lot of stuff. There was no live last week. What's Firebrand? You're missing way too much. That was Everyman Hybrid stuff we're talking about. Which yet again was only the introduction of the concept of the Firebrand, the Guardian, and the Voyeur. But even so, it's based on some. I'm pretty sure it was classical literature text, but it could have been mythological. It could have been something else. I don't remember entirely, but I remember it was not like this day and age. So yeah, you're only missing a variety of context based on earlier streams, but even so, it's based on an entirely different sequence of videos. It's based on the Everyman Hybrid saga compared to the Dark Harvest saga. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like my opinion is I feel like it's too coincidental. It feels too strange to me to just be a coincidence. That Future Noah is a Firebrand, which may just be a title, but so the title is also still Firebrand Voyeur Guardian from Everyman Hybrid Saga. It's just strange. Ren says, I see the Slenderverse as anthological, so yeah, there's going to be individual differences in each story, but ultimately it was set up to all be connected in some way. It's not a coincidence. And that's how I feel. I feel like they're all methodically, I mean, maybe not 100% methodically planned out, but I feel, especially when it comes to the fact that they can collaborate with each other, they can talk about a variety of things, I feel like there will be connections. But we know there's connections, and it's not just Daniel Shipman. Daniel Shipman is not the only connection. Slender Man is the ultimate connection between all these series, so of course there's going to be a lot of crossover and potential collaboration efforts and idea sharing, right? So it's not a surprise. I just think it's a cop-out. That's all. That Future Noah is a Firebrand. But then it brings me back to my frustration with Everyman Hybrid. The roles did what? It told us what characters were like and their perhaps future choices and stuff like that. Was it kind of a destiny thing? A fate idea of what actions they might do, and based on it I don't feel like it really changed the story, which kind of sucked. Nick says, okay, EMH's having a character named Firebrand was first, but Tribe 12 foreshadowed Firebrand from very early on. Perhaps the Firebrand was thought of later due to EMH having one, but you can draw your own conclusion from that. Well, obviously, I didn't know the Tribe 12 foreshadowed it before. But yet again, if these guys have potentially worked, they might have had a level of talk and collaboration from before anyway. It's not impossible. For all we know, maybe Tribe 12 did it first, and maybe EMH took it from them. I do not know who did it first. Either way, it just feels... Maybe Tribe 12 did it better when it came to the archetypal roles. I'm not really sure, of course. Perhaps the Firebrand name in Tribe 12 was thought of later due to having one. Maybe? Yet again, we don't know, do we? Unless we can really talk to these guys. Maybe there's Q&As that explain it, maybe. I don't really know. We're just speculating ideas and stuff. And you guys obviously can bring your information, maybe not even opinions. Maybe you also have facts and statistics and stuff which can help influence these decisions and ideas and everything, of course. But it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that both EMH and Tribe 12 went with Firebrand. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. That's all I'm merely saying. Ren says, this is just based on my own observations as someone who was involved at the time, but I think the SV creators were very involved with each other's stories for a time. Exactly. And so because they're involved with each other to some length, they might share ideas. They might share what their plot points are. They might share certain revelations with each other. Because maybe collaborative efforts will work in a sense of like, oh, okay, well, now we can collaborate when this stage happens and because of this and blah, 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 which we see a lot happening in Dark Harvest with Tribe 12 and with maybe a little bit of MLN or something. I think it was also EMH who did a bit of that. I feel like, yet again, they all collaborate in a way with each other, right? And so that's how I'm feeling. God damn it, I omit a word twice. Don't worry, Nick. You're doing just fine, buddy. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. Sometimes YouTube's just being fruit fly. It's being YouTube. Anyway, I think ultimately we're all on the same page that it might be a coincidence. I personally don't think it is, but I can understand why people might think it is, and I think we can all agree with that. Agree and disagree and whatever. Either way, we're having a good time. So, I will shut my face, and we will go on to log entry number 32. Let's go.
Do you still have those papers? I haven't actually seen them yet.
Oh. Yeah, just now, I've been looking at the Overseer's signature for the past few years, so I'm pretty sure I got the signature down for the certificates, so we shouldn't have a problem. And there's one for all of us.
They look adequate.
It's just a note to tell them that to let us in.
Hope it works. Otherwise, we're fucked.
An asshole.
Chris, what do you think of them?
They look fine to me. I don't know.
All right. Heather, there's a guy at the front.
Yeah. No, don't worry. He's always there.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, how are we
give the
supposed to get by
certificate
him?
to somebody.
We're just gonna give him the notes. That's what it's for.
All right.
Relax.
All right, yeah, just
Relax.
let me handle the talking, all right, Alex?
Just put your notes.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Oh, hey, where are you guys going? What are you doing here?
We're just here to film the ceremony that's going on today.
Didn't hear anything about that. Do you have any papers?
Yeah, we have permission from the overseer. If you want to see that, or.
All right, yeah, let me see.
All right, here, yeah, and hand it over.
Well, these look all right, but I still haven't heard anything about it. I'm just going to call this in to double check.
Get him out.
Hey, this is supposed to be. I need to get a certificate check at the entrance of the test site. I'm checking in.
Shit! Fuck, dude.
Take his walkie-talkie.
Fuck. Chris, help! God.
Take his walkie-talkie if you're gonna take him down.
Get his hand off.
Holy shit.
They're gonna find out.
Fucking throw it. I don't know. Get rid of it.
I don't care. We need to move quickly because they're gonna find out.
Let's just go.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Just put your mask on. Right?
Everyone else is probably on the fucking other side of the park, right? Heather, where are we going?
Just follow me. I know where it is.
Jesus Christ, I still can't believe you fucking
he was
did that.
gonna rat us out, dude. He was calling someone.
I know.
What did you want me to do? Have him announce that, hey, there's 3 fucking people that aren't supposed to be here about to attend our meeting.
Keep your fucking voice down. All right? God.
This is fucked.
Shut up.
And what do you think is gonna happen when we get there? We might have to do that again.
I got it.
So hang on. So there is a meeting going on. But the guy at the gate acted like he didn't know if there was a meeting going on. Maybe I misinterpreted what he said, but it felt like he didn't know that there were members coming to a meeting, which very much is going on.
Please. We all know the trek will begin soon. There are some among you who have seen our master with your own eyes. You have seen his power, and you have seen what happens to those who doubt his godhood. The time of the harvest is here. We are doing a favor for our fellow man, as well as ourselves. Don't forget that. If we can take the lives of few to save the lives of many, and discover things, achieve things, mankind would never be able to do on its own.
I didn't know people come
It
to
will all
film.
be
Okay,
worth it.
gotcha.
Look at yourselves, not as individuals, not as man, and not as women.
Who are you guys? Oh. Well, we're here to film
The overseer gave us permission.
Yeah, could give
Wait a
us the
minute.
document.
I recognize their voices. What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel. I watch their videos.
That's definitely them. That's the harbor. Hands on the fucking ground.
Oh my god.
All right, get down. Get down. Get down. Hands where I can see them. Behind your head.
Behind your fucking head.
All right. Stay the fuck there. Don't move. Don't move.
Now what?
Listen, let's just take a second to think
have to
about
do it.
this.
We have to.
Guys,
These people are gonna fucking kill innocent people.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget what they did.
They're gonna kill him?
Please, no. I'll give you whatever you want.
Shut the fuck up.
Shit.
Fuck, okay. Well, that was hardcore. Alright.
Move. Get right the fuck there. Oh. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Matt.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I don't understand. It's not what you think.
No surprise.
It's not what you think.
What the fuck is it then?
Holy fucking shit.
He fucking shot.
Yeah, because he's part of the cult.
Matt, what are you doing here?
I'm part of the order.
No shit. The fuck are you doing here?
We trusted you! We fucking trusted you!
Damn. That was good.
What you think?
That was real good. Great acting.
What is it then? Fucking tell us.
I've always been in the Order. I never believed any of it. My family has been members since before I was born. This guy came asking questions. So we met him in the woods.
Who was the guy?
I don't remember.
Who the fuck was the guy?
I think his name was Noah.
Fucking remember.
I think his name was Noah. He came asking questions about his aunt. And then he was leaving. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
So why didn't you leave?
I tried. It killed people. The thing. It's not a god, it's a monster. And it started killing people. So I ran.
Too far away.
I tried to leave. But you can't just leave the Order. But I finally found a way. Right when I was gonna leave. Right when I was gonna leave. They fucking killed Jesse! They cut his fucking head off! I couldn't get out! They would have killed me.
What about our parents?
Did you know? Did you fucking know?
Alex, you need to fucking calm down.
Fucking talk!
I knew, I'm sorry!
Oh my god.
You fucking knew!
I couldn't.
You fucking knew! I don't give a fuck! Shut up!
I couldn't stop it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't.
I'm sorry, Matt. Chris. Fucking do it.
Please,
it has to be done.
I wasn't gonna turn you over to them.
Shut
I
up.
swear.
Chris.
I would never turn you guys over. I just couldn't get out. I wanted out, but I couldn't get out.
Damn. Damn, that was good. That was really, really good. We'll end it with this one to forget. I told Alex and Heather that I wanted to spend a day alone. I needed to decompress, and there were some things I still needed to do. Damn. Very tall nails for the cross you're trying to make. Looks like it's quite thin. Let's get some small nails, man. Some small nails. Chris is having a hard time. But that's what makes this beautiful. What are you thinking?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God.
That's a nice touch.
I'm
like an actual family photo. That's nice. That's a nice touch.
I wish I could have done something. I wish I could have saved you. I couldn't do it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. I killed people. I killed them. I'm trying to keep going and I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I'm trying so hard to be strong. But it's hard to do it every fucking day. To those of you watching, I honestly don't know how much longer I'll be alive. And I don't want people to forget me. And God damn it.
Damn. Well. Well. It's getting good. It's getting real good. It's getting wild. It's getting strange. It's getting strange. So the more I really try to break down and think about what the fuck is going on, because yet again, we have to remind ourselves that, you know, it's found footage piece of fiction. It's got a fun story. It's got some really interesting elements that work really well for it. There's a lot of good shit. There's a lot of good shit. And these past few episodes definitely really emphasize how hardcore the situation is and how desperate these characters are becoming. And it's believable. It's becoming more believable because of that. And I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. You can tell they're going through some strife, some hardship, some insane situations. And I think that shouldn't be diminished. I don't think it should be diminished. What happened to Nate? You weren't here for the beginning of this. Oh, you mean Jordan. You mean what happened to Jordan? So Jordan was here at the beginning, but we were having some technical difficulties because I'm in the States at the minute. So this past week, I flew to the States. I've been here for just over a week now. Getting readjusted, reacquainted, and everything. And although I have equipment here as well, The thing is, I should have had more time to set up today to make sure everything was good and everything was working, but we went to pick up a cat gate today because there's cats in this apartment. Can you believe it? And not every cat gets on with each other. So much so Jenny's cats deal with each other naturally, but Josh also has a cat, and so they don't commingle very well. So we do our best to keep them separated. They could look at each other. They kind of wind each other up. It's these cats, right? And so inevitably we had a little cat gate, but the problem is they could jump over it and they can still fuck with each other, and it's not good because when they do, sometimes they fight, and it's not like a play fight; it's like a real fight. So obviously we don't want that. So now we have a much taller gate, almost the entire height of the door. Like they can't cross this. This is amazing. But we had to go pick it up today and tight time windows and everything like that. So I literally got back like 10 minutes before the stream, and I was like, I didn't have time to prepare or anything. So we, so we did things to make things work. We were a little late, but it worked. And to be fair, it did work. It worked for a time, and inevitably it stopped working. So we had to kind of change it. So Jordan is in the chat. He is here every once in a while, occasionally, but sadly we couldn't have him on full time this week. But we'll going forward, we'll see if we can make that more of a reality. Otherwise, I can always bring other guests on. I don't think that's a bad thing. I like the idea of having other people I could talk with about these kind of things. I think even having like Ren back on, or anybody else who might be more in tuned with the situation, so we can have proper discussions with, I think it'd be really great. We can play around with ideas. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, anyway, didn't work out technically wise. There were issues within the first hour, I think, so we had to change course. It's a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Jordan says, Chris, for God's sake, did the end of Act 2 just not happen or something? The cult will not kill you. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Because if they really wanted them dead, they would have done it. You make a very good point. There's clearly a higher purpose for Chris, maybe even Alex. Interesting points, Jordan. Interesting points. Jordan also says, these were neat videos, and Dark Harvest is good at making the actual videos that other Slender Vlogs don't. But the actual vlog aspect continues to lose me. I get that. And you're right. The video quality, the video storytelling, a lot of it is really good. But when it comes to being a vlog, it is a little lackluster in some ways. But I don't hate what Dark Harvest is doing. It's also very easy to follow, which is great. I mean, it fucking tells you exactly what's going on. It doesn't really leave much to the mystery. Because like I said, at the start of this Act 3, we had a massive info dump by Heather. And I'm like, we're kind of taking a lot of the mystery and ooh of the element. We're just taking it completely out. It's like, come on, man. Like, you could leave some of the things up for imagination. Not in Dark Harvest. We're going to make sure you know exactly what's going on. Which is fine. It's fine. Really, Nick, the cops were called. Crazy. Why were they called? Not in the video we just watched. What are you talking about? Nick says, yes, they told the story in the Slender Man documentary made by Alex Hera. It was right after they put the axes and guns away. Real axes, real guns. What? Told the story in the Slender Man documentary made by Alex Hera. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing context. Ren says, I feel like in some respects, part of the tragedy and continuing trope throughout these early Slendervlog stories is that, yeah, at some point the vlogging would obviously be more of a detriment than anything. Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Nick says, I just realized Jordan there in the chat after you mentioned it. I didn't realize it was his name. Yes! Yes, we are Doolings. That is us. So Jordan Dooling is the Jordan that we usually have on the show. He is my brother. Surprise. Let's see. Reynolds says, and yet, for whatever reason, they're each compelled to keep posting. Well, yeah, but that... So, I understand why they post, right? So, I think that's another important thing, is that I understand why certain members, like Vinny is a great example, or in Marble Hornets, it was Jay. I understand why some of them are like, we need to keep posting. We need to keep reminding people of what's going on. We need to keep everybody documented, up to date, and everything. I can understand the logic of that, because it proves that the situation you're in is real and it's ongoing. However, in hindsight, it's stupid. But I like the fact that from the get-go, it's not stupid. From the get-go, it's brilliant. And it's only when you reach the end, you're like, they shouldn't have done this. They shouldn't have done this. And that's an important storytelling aspect. The fact that it doesn't stay the same throughout, right? And that's great. That's so fucking great. And it's so... I have no issue with that, because that's just a Slender Man thing from the get-go, isn't it? It's people want to prove the situation they're in is real. That's why they document. That's why they post. It's... So it works with the Slender Man aspect. I understand that completely. When it comes to the cult aspect and trying to keep your identity a secret so they can't track you or follow you because, I don't know, you're posting all your personal things to YouTube, that takes me out of it. It takes me out of it so much. Now, if... there might be a way to do it really well. But with Dark Harvest, when it comes to the logic of how they're dealing with keeping things a secret from the cult, they don't do a good job. Do I believe that they're teenagers, perhaps even young 20-year-olds making stupid mistakes? I can believe that, 100%. Of course. But that doesn't mean that I love everything they're doing, but that's the thing, isn't it? It's that no matter what story you digest, no matter what book you read, no matter what movie you watch, TV show, whatever, no matter what you consume, you won't 100% be on board with whatever decisions people are making, right? It's crazy. Maybe some characters, maybe a small percentage of characters, you might 100% agree with everything they're doing, but you will have, that's the thing about humanity, isn't it? We aren't 100% on board with each other. We all have different ideas and opinions and ideologies and interpretations and stuff, right? And whatever. And I think it's beautiful, which is why I don't have an issue with the fact that I don't agree with everything that's going on in the situation, because I can at least understand why somebody might do things differently. Does that mean I won't have an opinion, though? No, of course I'm going to have an opinion about it, but I can still dismiss it and be like, well, that's my opinion. They went with this instead. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean they're right. It just is the situation, and that's fair enough. Sorry, I like to ramble a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. Jordan says, these are not videos the protagonist should be uploading. Like, there's good reasons not to upload any YouTube footage of you shooting a bunch of people. Very true. Very true. Very, very true. Especially when you yourself say the police you shot... say the people you shot are in with the police. That is also very good fucking points and great reasoning, and I agree with him. I agree with him on a lot of this. Yeah, but there's no story otherwise. I prefer to view it through the lens of it having something to say about voyeurism as a general theme. I feel that harkens back to Marble Hornets, Okay, says Ren. Okay. And yet again, that's an important thing about a lot of these Slenderverse things, right? Is that there needs to be eyes, but specifically though, the argument is that the eyes have to be on the Slender Man and the situation surrounding him. A lot of this cult stuff happens without Slender Man. And so then it's just a cult thing. It's not so much Slender Man behavior needs to be observed. It's the idea that these properties are transitive to the cult as well as Slender Man. And so it's arguable. It's very arguable in that regard. I do believe that truths need to be revealed and eyes should be on a situation, of course. But when it comes to Slenderverse vlogs, that is more so about the supernatural creatures in play, not so much the human element of the cult, right? So it's a tricky thing that we could definitely dissect and definitely discuss, of course, but arguable. Chaos says, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And Nick says, log entry number 26 is where they were called. I talked about it in the chat earlier. You did. You did. Hell in the Woods says, yes, I said something earlier, and he said they were called, and I said about why they were called. Oh, the police. Yes. That's right. Nick says they just decided to bring it up again way later on. I mean, the one cult member literally mentioned, I recognize their voices, those are the Dark Harvest guys. Yes. But again, it's not like their YouTube channel is private. So, again, even if one cult member watches their YouTube, they can then tell everybody what they're doing. And it's not exactly secret. It's not exactly secret. This is not a private channel. These are not private videos. These are not videos. If these videos came out after all the events happened, that'd be one thing. But it's not. The point is, it's meant to document the ongoing stuff, right? And so, therefore, that means that even anybody watching their videos can tell what they're doing. And that's the defeatist purpose of why it works against them. Anyway, Jordan says, the thing about the vlog stuff is there are ways to work around it, to make it a non-issue. One way is simply not to bring attention to it, i.e. if they didn't try to protect identities at all. Yeah, if they made it a very casual thing, I suppose that's true. Or, yet again, just don't even talk about how they have fake identities at all. If, throughout the videos, they continued pretending like they had their regular identities, that they didn't have fake identities at all, completely agree. Because then, nobody would know that they had a fake identity. Nobody would know, and that kind of works. I could. Maybe it doesn't work in the real world. I don't actually know, but I feel like maybe from a certain story standpoint that could work. I can definitely agree with that. Ren says, yeah, you're right, and that's a big theme of Dark Harvest. Specifically, I feel like the fact that everyone makes stupid mistakes, both the protagonists and the cult, because after all, they're just human. I can agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. I mean, I don't feel like the protagonists are the only ones who made mistakes. I do feel like the cults are also quite stupid. But you're right, that's the human element of the equation, isn't it? People make mistakes. People are not perfect. We are not perfect creatures. We are flawed. We have failures. We have times where we're not as effective. Yeah, all kinds of things we could probably talk about and discuss, of course. But you're right. And I think that helps. I think that helps a lot, knowing that everybody is flawed. Because yet again, we're talking about the human element of the equation. If it was them versus Slender Man and these kind of things, they would probably not do as well. But it's good that their main opponent, for at least more than 50% of the videos, it's been the cult. Therefore, the human element they can probably fight against fairly well compared to the Slender Man, in which case it's like, you might not win everything. You're just not gonna. Jordan says, but they do things like that sometimes. But only sometimes. And that just makes me very aware when they don't. That's fair. That's completely fair. Completely fair. And then Ren says, I think an important piece of context here is that the Slenderman stabbings cause a lot of these creators to sort of distance themselves from Slenderman, specifically as a point of focus. Okay. So the Slenderman stabbings, because I'm pretty sure that was based off of the movie, right? The kids, the teenagers, I think, watched the movie, and that's what caused them to go into this kind of a weird situation thing where they got so obsessed with the idea of making a sacrifice to Slenderman, right? I'll tell you what. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at when. I can't believe I'm looking up. Slenderman stabbing case. Look it up. 2014 incident. Okay, so as of this point in time in the story sequence, they're still in 2013. But I need to now check when this video went out. 11 years ago, 2014. Okay, so fair enough. So even at this point in their timeline, even though they say some of it is 2013, it's actually 2014. So, yeah, shit. Okay, so you know what? That's fair. You press... Pretty sure it was before the movie. Oh, okay. It was many years before the movie, was it? You sure? It was. The Slender Man movie was 2018. I thought it was the movie, but you're right. It was 4 years before the movie. So just the sheer fact of Slender Man paranoia from the internet days. You're very correct. You're very correct. All of you, very correct. Chaos, Nick, Ren, all of you, very correct. Very correct. Even Hell in the Woods. Don't think it was a movie. I thought it was. My information was incorrect. You guys are correct. So very good. Very good. Very good. No, theaters around there refuse to show it because of that. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't hear any issues about the movie being shown, though. That's why I thought it was after the movie. So, but again, you guys are far more in the know than I am. And that is not a problem. I have no issue being incorrect. Because if anything, you can correct me and we can be correct together. That's fantastic. It's fantastic stuff. But that makes a lot of sense. That makes an awful lot of sense. Jordan says, I was continuing my first comment, was doing one long thought to clarify. That's fair. Totally fair. Nick says, have you seen the first 2 episodes of Marble Hornets Crayley in the real world? I have not yet, because I kind of wanted to save that. And have it be like a thing that we could all experience. At least me for the first time. I'm sure Jordan's seen it, because I know he told me that there was new videos on the Marble Hornets channel. And then I also found out, obviously because I'm subscribed to not just them and also Dark Harvest, the Dark Harvest had a new video. And I was like, what the fuck is this? There's a resurgence. It's crazy. So that's very funny. And then obviously the correction of the stabbings before the movie. Very good. The movie was crap. Yes, it was. But that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. So was Dear David. But still, it's irrelevant. It's not what's going on here. Don't worry, you're incorrect a lot. I mean, so am I, Chaos. But the thing is, I'm happy to own up to that. You know, I'm happy to own up when I am incorrect. And I'm sure you do too, as well, of course. And that's an important part of being an adult, right? Is we have to admit when we're wrong. But what's more important is then learning from those situations and improving, right? Which is why I have no issue being wrong, because I'm like, well, look, if I'm wrong, then somebody will tell me what's right, and I will learn, and I'm happy to learn from the knowledge. I like learning. I can't help it. Ren says, I highly recommend watching Alex Hara's Slenderverse docuseries. It goes into a lot of our history. It's good. Oh. And then Jordan says, I watch them when they're posted. Okay, well, I feel like I could, but I also have you guys, and you guys keep me in the loop, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. Nick says, one of the Slenderman web series directly mentioned the Slenderman stabbing thing. It was very meta that it was mentioned. Do you want to know the series? Yeah. Tell me which series mentioned it. That's quite interesting. And then Hell in the Woods or Jason says, oh yeah, they did upload new videos 2 days ago. They did. That's correct. It's amazing. Marble Hornets and Dark Harvest both uploading new videos now. Amazing. Dark Harvest is continuing where they left off. To my understanding, I haven't obviously caught up. But Marble Hornets, I think Jordan told me that it's a mini series is what they're doing. So it's not a continuation. Question mark? I don't actually know the full context. I just know a little bit that Jordan told me. So, but it's, yeah, Crayley in the real world. That's the title or the thumbnail. I don't know if that's the actual title, but I think Jordan said it was called Rosswood. So interesting nonetheless. Oh, I'm sick of my 4th beer. Fuck. Oh, here we go. Nick says Tulpa Effect is a series that mentioned it. Tulpa Effect? I don't know Tulpa Effect. I know what a Tulpa is, but I didn't know of a series called Tulpa Effect. The fact that it was mentioned is one of the most meta things that happened in the Slenderverse series. Oh, wow. And Ren says it's an alternate universe, basically. Wow. Okay. And Jordan says, it's not a continuation, ? It's pretty accurate. Thank you. Because I was about to say, like, I feel like It'd be so cool if they, even if they just like have little nods to the series, that'd be fucking cool, right? I'm sure people would want that. So that makes a lot of sense. That it might not be a continuation, but there might be some ties, right? And that's fun. That's so fun. That's so fucking fun. I love that. God, this camera visibility wise is a lot better, but like the frames per second, like look at that. It's atrocious. It's fucking atrocious. And I will inevitably, I might replace it. I might not replace it. It's well, so the annoying thing, right, is that I do have the camera that I used to use, the same camera that I use while in the UK, because I know it's good. It does what I want it to do. It doesn't have to be the best quality, but it works really well, mainly because of the smooth frame rate. But so Jenny shifted the room around while I've been gone for the 6+ months, and the problem is while shifting, one of the cables got a bit snagged, and it sadly broke the end of it. So it's just a bit of a shame because it's a USB-C. It's not exactly the easiest to replace. So it sucks. And annoyingly, it's not like I can just cut off the end and replace it with USB. I'd love to just do that. I'm not exactly qualified nor technically skilled enough to do that. So is what it is. This camera's fine as long as I don't move too much. If I decide to move too much, it just looks terrible, doesn't it? So that's why I have to like move less, which is tough. But it does come with a built-in light, which is actually really nice. So you can see like it's a little bit more well defined color-wise compared to other situations. Anyway, Nick says, Hell in the Woods says, in this universe, is Slender Man a creepypasta too? Ren says, no, Cryface, but that could be about a camera or Slender Man, I'm not sure. Chaos says, early 2000s horror movie editing vibes. You're probably right. And then Jason, Hell in the Woods, has face blue covering eyes. It's an emoji. You can't always see those in the chat on screen. Don't know why. This is what it is. Just is what it is. He removed it, but guess what? Stays on the screen. Isn't that fucking funny? Isn't that fucking funny? Oh man. Well, this has been fun. It's been a fantastic little time. A fantastic little resurging of what we've been doing. I mean, next week we'll obviously continue. Of course we will. We'll try to get back into. It might be this schedule where it's an hour later than the usual that we're used to, simply because I've also tried to try to keep in line with Jenny's work schedule, because I don't want to bore her with the work stuff that I do while I'm here as well, and she's here, because we have to work in the same room. That's where my desk is and everything. So I try to be considerate of the time. So I try to plan a lot of my work for whenever she's at work, and that way it just kind of all works out pretty well. So we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, on Mondays, I'll try to put up whatever the schedule is, and we'll work with that. That's not a problem. If she were, I'd have her on. It's not that I don't want her on. It's just that, like, these are very niche things, right? And so, if I feel like she'd have a good time and want to be relevant and have a little laugh and everything, then absolutely. But some of the stuff we cover, yeah, it's pretty niche, and if you don't know much of what's going on, you're gonna be very lost, right? But I'd bring her on. I think it'd be a fun little laugh. So we'll talk about the potential in the future. Hell in the Woods says, bye, Nate. I'm gonna have my pizza for dinner. Have fun, Jason. Have fun. Mewcat, hey, you just got here. What's going on? Wrap it up. Wrap it up is what's going on. We're not even doing the top 3 this week, simply because it's not that I don't love you guys. It's just that this week, we're still kind of figuring stuff out. I've only been here for like just over a week now, and a fair bit of it has been catching up with people and with life and stuff like that, and getting things to work and stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, even my recent recordings not been amazing. The stuff I gotta figure out. It just is what it is. I'm here for a couple of months. I'm here until the 9th of December in Georgia. And then after that, I'm heading back to the UK. In which case, I'll be trying to get back at a full-time work ASAP, which might change the scheduling of the YouTube stuff. I've got to figure out, because it's not that I don't love doing this kind of stuff. It's enjoyable, but I do have to think about making ends meet, you know? And so, yet again, I'll probably discuss with, especially with certain people that I feel like I can trust and that, you know, mean well. We'll figure out kind of maybe the future of the channel and stuff like that, and we'll have a good little time. We'll have a good little time. Maybe at some point you should do Tulpa Project. Looks cool. Maybe Hell in the Woods. Maybe. Chaos says adjusting is hard. It can be. I'm fairly used to it, but it can be. It's mainly just because certain things don't work anymore, which is the annoying part. Mainly because some cables are broken and some cables don't reach. So it is what it is. I just have to get other things. I was waiting on Payday to appear so that I could maybe replace certain things to make it work, but Payday hasn't happened yet. So it is what it is. Yeah. Helen was this glitchy. Ren says, "Oh, hello from the south. Hey, buddy. How are you? I'm not too far from you now." Surprise, surprise. Anyway, this has been super fun. I really hope you guys have had fun. I know I sure should have. I'm going to probably have my 4th beer and see if my friends are ready to do some hell diving because that's where I'm at the minute. Looking for a good little time. And got to figure out dinner. It's nearly 7 p.m. here, and Jenny will be home probably in a couple of hours. We'll figure out dinner. We had Zaxby's earlier. Tell you what, that was that was nice. We got some lemon pepper choice now. Oof. Ooh, fuck me, it's good. All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time zone you're in. All right, everybody. We'll see you soon.